Right. Well, it's round 6 of the Formula Craft season, and we reach our first race in the United States of America. It's Miami, which hosts this round of this week. And what an exciting venue we have today. Lots of drivers have already shown up, get their practicing in, and it's just getting a little bit more special as we reach another sprint race format. I love these formats so much. We'll get into how that works later on, but all you have to know is be ready for sprint races, super fast one-shot qualifyings, and plenty of action. This is, of course, the Bluter64 channel here on YouTube, and today we reach Formula Craft once again. It's been a couple weeks since we've seen Formula 1 racing, but they're back, and they took our time slot, didn't they? They just wanted to be us so badly here in Miami that they took our exact time slot last night and are now actively racing in 20 minutes time, the same start time that we have. So I please urge you to support your favorite racing division that starts at 10 a.m. Pacific time, 1 p.m. EST, and show your support for our little block game that represents Formula 1 in Minecraft. Miami here is an excellent track with plenty of exciting turns, very impressive block stops to be made here on the track, and lots of overtaking possibilities here as well. As we are just kind of rolling around the corners, you can kind of get an idea of how this track's going to work. A lot of blue ice, a lot of packed ice on the outside of these corners. So be ready to see some drivers having to take a look at this. Some drivers racing right now. I'm the only one here today in the commentary booth. Unfortunately, none of the other commentators have been able to show up today, so it's just me. But I can always get some support from you guys in chat to be the second co-commentator today. That's you guys today. How about that? You see, Ivan the Miner getting ready for FC2 later today. If you do want to join the FC2 race, you can, which will start in about an hour and a half from now. Actually, more closer to an hour or 2 hours. On event.frostix.com, you can practice and race against Ivan and a bunch of other drivers in the Formula Craft 2. But it's FC1 time in about 20 minutes time here, where we have the fastest of the fast race together and compete to see who is on top here. Right now, it's Mafio's at the top of the standings with 200 points exactly. He's leading his team. Steak and Carbs also on top of the standings with 487 points for the team, with him and Gilo making the majority of their points, with Gilo in 5th position right there. As well as competing against Joka in 2nd there. Martin, Big Burb, all really still battling for that 2nd position. We saw a while ago. Let's see if any of them are online right now. Yes, Joka is getting some practice in with his Guarana trio. Some of them FC2, some of them not. But they're racing together right now. Getting the block stops, the wall taps in. Some exciting. This turn especially is going to be really exciting to watch drivers make their moves, get some overtakes done, and also perhaps get some bumps in as well. It's very tight underneath the bridge there through the chicane. So drivers have to be very cautious of running into the back of other drivers, and that's the worst thing you can do. We will keep going here, but yeah, the battle for P2 is quite exciting. Joka with 156 points, Martin only 3 points behind, Big Burb 3 points behind him, and Gilo another 3 points behind him. So the battle we saw, there's a tie last time out. We saw a tie for 3rd position, but now it's added more people. Of course, Joka and 32 Gilo kind of entered the fray of this battle, and yeah, it's a little bit more separated, but still very close. And we'll have to see. Keep in mind, we may delay FC2 for the end of the Formula 1 race. Some drivers, if it's close enough, we'll delay the FC2 race just a little bit, so that way the Formula 1 race can finish, and then drivers who were watching that can take a look. This wall top into block stop combo some of these drivers are doing. Take a look at this. They're all hitting the wall there, scraping against the ground there, and making it perfect. There's Rubik. Oh, excellent job there. Let's take a look at what Rubik's up to right now. Rubik's been killing it recently in his races. And yeah, look there, another block stop there before we go into the main, one of the big long straights here Unfortunately, we do not have DRS active. It's been disabled for the past couple of races due to issues with it and its lag. But you can see there's another wall tap here some drivers are taking. There's also a block stop opportunity here. It's been, in the past couple of years, it's been usually used as a block stop. Looks like drivers are taking advantage of the wall tap. It seems to be a little slow with this water put in the front. But they would, yeah, they seem like they rather take the wall tap. Gain full speed. There's Ivan the Miner going for the block stop. He nails it, actually getting right next to Delta some more with it. So it looks like it is slightly fast taking that block stop. But only for the brave will it work. And successful as Ivan the Miner. Yeah, excellent turn there. Turn 1's also pretty special. It's very, very thin, especially on entry. So it's going to be very chaotic for the race and the sprint race, which will start soon enough in about 15 minutes time. We will start with a one-shot quali in the qualifying format today, which means they get one lap to set their fastest time, and the fastest time gets put on pole position for the sprint race. Pretty exciting 3-lap race where, yeah, it's all out on the table. No pit stops, no nothing. Just get as many positions as you can under your belt or hold on to that pole position. And if you do, well, you start on pole for the feature race. So a race back-to-back, just kind of shuffle up the order a little bit. I love this format. It's a little bit different than Formula 1's sprint race format where they have 2 separate races, separate qualifyings. We don't have time for that, so we stack the sprint race into our qualifying, and we absolutely love it here. It gives you a chance to practice your race starts, get really good at those race starts, and hold on to action-packed racing for as long as possible. And it creates great content. You know, as a person who was racing here just a year ago, and for about 4 years, the sprint race always provided a lot of good content for those drivers who care about that kind of stuff, who put videos out on YouTube or streams their own POVs. I know Yoshi does it, a few others do it as well. But yeah, so we're seeing these drivers, and they're both looking really even. Eltis Amore and Ivan the Miner. I'm curious to see if Ivan's running for FC1 this time. He might, considering this pace compared to Iltis. Iltis has been doing all right. He's been leading the Squilliams team for quite a while this season. He's trying to dig this team out from under the hole. They're in kind of the worst start they've really ever had. They're in 6th position right now in the standings. Not something that the oldest boat racing team in FC wants to see, considering they also got, oh, there was Iltis. It's a little bit of a wide shunt there, putting him into the wall. But yeah, they got 2nd place last year, right behind Alpig, and yeah, starting off in 6th position is not the greatest for the American trio with Iltis as well. Right, well, let's take a look at our top standings here for the not top standings, our top race times here as we go to the starting TT spot. We can see who is fastest on Miami, and right now it is 32 Gilo of Steak and Carbs currently 5th in the standings, trying to battle it out with plenty of other drivers to pull even to 2nd. There's a chance Gilo could jump from 5th to 2nd by the end of today with a healthy race win. It could see it happen. Hutspot's right below him. Shell Joe, I believe, from FC2's in there. JSTAS as well. Life Network, Faxio, Kane, Wet, Scooby Toiletta, Mafiosa, only 9th this time around. Just barely ahead of Ferrari, the FC2 championship leader right now. But Mafiosa, only 9th position on the standing, is pretty strange to him. I expected a little bit more from the championship leader by a healthy 50 points. But not enough on the practice times for Mafiosa this week. And the week before, we had 2 weeks to practice for Miami, though granted, the track wasn't open for that long. There's always the other the old tracks that you can practice on before the 2026 track opens up. But still, some of these drivers have put in their practice time on Miami, some of them haven't. And also, I mean, it goes to show that some of these tracks people are more inclined to be better at than others. We've seen Singapore being one of those tracks where drivers who can really nail it can really, really do well, and if they don't, they struggle a lot. Trying to go for the 360 Omega, whiffs it on the practice. Right, we have 15 minutes till qualifying starts as we keep getting our warm-ups in. There's JH Dash, who may be racing in FC1 today. We'll have to see what he does. FC1 is proudly hosted on Frostex.com, the home of iceboat racing with 500 tracks or more available on the server. Simply type in frostx.com with any Java IP and Java client, and then you are welcome to race with plenty of other people doing quick races 24/7, racing in leagues like FC1 and FC2, and overall just enjoying the art of boat racing. As some of these top racers are just practicing turn 1, because it is also tricky here. There's an inside block stop people are doing. There's a little bit of an area that people are scrimming. There's Life Network trying to script it. Ficky as well. Looks like trying as close as possible. There's a JH dash, not taking it. There's 2 guy going super wide there. Letting it go wide just to make sure he gets the turn right. But yeah, inside blocks up there too. So compared to the last couple of tracks we've been racing on this season, a lot more block stops available for Miami. I don't think we actually really had many in the first couple of races. There's the one on Bahrain that some people took, of course, who were shattered by the outside block stop that Lapis and Mafioso, I believe, pioneered. All right, well, we need to do a quick pit run through. We do need to do that. Usually Gold is the one to lead that one into us, but I almost forgot. So let's quickly run through our pit walk real quick. See if we can talk to any of the drivers and what they're up against, who they're looking to compete against and whatnot. So let's take a look at the Alpig pit stop. They do have a giant. Is that supposed to be Lapis sunglasses for Alpig? They're right next to Squilliams. I don't know. Sure. I'm not sure what they have going on here, but what is this? Is this the tunnel to nowhere? Oh, where are we? Oh my gosh, these arrows. I gotta follow these arrows. Oh, this way? Ah, it goes into the stadium, the Hard Rock Stadium here, hosting the Miami Dolphins. Of course, right now it's filled with a bunch of the FC2 and FC1 little boxes there, but that's not our pit lane. We go all the way back to Alpig, as like a bunch of drivers are hanging out on top there. Vitor and Joka of Grana Racing. Right. Here's Squilliams. We've talked about them briefly before. Currently 6th. Trying to get out of the hole here. Lapis Lettuce and TDG have not been doing that great this season so far. We hope to see a little bit better from them. But it's currently Ilta currently holding this group together, keeping them in that 6th position. Hopefully we'll see more from them later on this season. Pelican Racing has been doing much better this season. 4th position in the standings right now. Their lead driver, Martinitis, is the one putting them most of the points. And we have a dyno cage for Paper Yoshi. Paper Yoshi. And hi.
Elephant.
There's no one in the pit. I mean, we got a team over there waiting for us, but petting zoo entry 5 bajillion diamonds. Very big Mac. Oh my goodness, this is America, but there's no. Oh, there's better. Let's take a look at the petting zoo. Donations to feed the animals. Whoa. We'll throw the Big Macs in there. There we go. There you go. We have a duck ponged. Duck cannot be contained. It's dark. It's dark robo. Robot apparently actually. Pig cage with Unct him. I'm the duck. I'm gonna win, Mr. Tobias. He does have a name, and it is another player, Dark Robo. One of the FC1 drivers. Frog Kfee. It's Brecky. Brecky. And then Monkey Cage. Wait, I don't know who Kawhi is actually, but Kawhi, yeah. And then look at the birds. Pelican Tract and Big Bird in the bird cage. Oh, there's one more. Dino Cage. Syracuse. Bus Kids Pirate. I don't get this. I don't get it. All right. Well, good job on your. Excuse me. Grana. Not Grana. Midnight River. Sorry, I was reading the chat. Can I? There we go. Get through that. Okay, on to steak and carbs. Any of the steak and carbs guys here? No, it doesn't look like it. Oh, no. Well, they got some boats here. They got a door. Kick Zine. Win Ligar. Do the pig stops. Thank goodness. Thank goodness they do the pig stops. Pit lanes are important here. We have 9 minutes till qualifying starts, and so we're just walking through the pit lanes, enjoying what the teams have built. McDonald's have built this. I don't know what this is. It's like a bird. It's kind of like a bird. But other than that, pretty empty from McDonald's. Van Wave, they're doing pretty great this season. Second place in the standings, trying to have a battle with Staking Cups for first. Their pit lane is also empty, but it's headed by
I just heard blue like
by
into the background.
who is it? Paper Yoshi, I believe.
To be honest, I can't.
And Big Bird doing some good points for them as well.
To be honest.
Grana Racing. Did we already talk? Oh, Grana Racing's here. Grana Racing has one sign. It says, Joko is lazy to build anything, so I'm gonna do this V-Tour.
Do you guys usually have
I'm not even in the team. I'm just doing this for charity. Oh, well, V-Tour's in their FC2 team, so there is that. There is that. Grana currently 5th in the standings right now. Their lead driver Joka. IKEA Racing is empty here, and unfortunately IKEA is not in the top 5 right now. A little bit of a struggle for their team. In the midfield, Fox Ferrari and Qualtrent together. How does that happen?
Hi, Blue.
Hi. How are we doing over here, Segi?
Pretty good.
Yeah, you guys ready for FC2 later today?
What?
Oh wait, you're driving FC1, aren't you?
No, I'm not driving. I'm TAing for it.
Oh, you're TA for them. Okay, yeah. How are we feeling going to the race today in Miami?
Pretty good. We got NG as a new reserve. We signed Terraformer.
Yep, nice.
So we're looking a lot better than last race.
Yeah, absolutely, guys. And take me through your pit lane a little bit, maybe. What's going on?
We have like a little partnership with Fox Ferrari because we have NG as one of our reserves. So we have the bottom as our little area, and then Fuko made this.
Oh, nice. Partnership between Fox Ferrari and Quadrant. Fox Ferrari, of course, SC2 team, doing pretty great this season. Currently leading with Kilolo and Ferrari. So this partnership lets to aim FC2 drivers. The FC1 experience with NG main, the first driver of the program. Someone's echoing. It's Segi's echoing.
It's probably me. I'm sorry.
That's all right. Oh, that's great to see you guys. I'm glad. I know.
To be honest, it does look like I'm officiating the wedding. To be honest.
Oh, it does. Hold on. Let's make it official then, shall we?
No.
Yeah.
Also, Sagi, where's your bride skin? You need to put your bride skin. You promised.
Beautiful.
There we go.
That's perfect. It's perfect.
There we go.
Yeah. Perfect. Oh, you can't place. That's stupid. Why can't you place bells on leaves? There we go. Yay! Happy wedding, you guys, and enjoy the racing. You'll have fun, I'm sure, with your new team and partnership. Qualtrent, one of the new teams. Right, well, we have 5 minutes to go till the race here. Here's Lurker Pop. With they have their couch. We have approved from Sandoris for this race. Yeah, this is Lurker Pop also and Sandstorm, one of the other new FC1 teams this year. How do you do this? Well, I don't know. But yeah, Sandstorm and Lurker Pop together on the beach with the TV and the couch. There we go, Sandstorm. All right, and then we have the no-name team, of course, later. So there you go. Apologies for the somewhat uneventful pit lane there. All the drivers are locked in practicing or participating in the league before they get on. So there we go. There's Builder Matty. Let's take a look at Builder Matty. I know he's FC2, but Builder Matty currently doing excellent right now. 3rd in FC2 standings as it stands. We got the new all the new advertisements put in for Miami this year. BCC 2026 on its way in August. One of the most exciting events of the boat racing world, in where we get 250 players and all racing the same track. Pretty exciting. Largest boat race ever, and in fact, the largest online race ever. Coming later this summer. There's a Fox Shore advertisement there, but yeah, Builder Matty trying to figure out that block set maybe with just a little bit, but he'll get in qualifying, right? We have 4 minutes to go till our first event of the evenings or afternoon or even morning for Americans here. The one-shot quali is coming up next, where drivers have 1 lap set their fastest time, and if they make it well, they'll get put on pole position for the sprint race. Pretty exciting stuff.
Yeah, man.
There's Paper Yoshi. We were talking about him earlier, getting some warm-up laps in.
Yeah.
Bit of a river. He's gonna
not
get
up
world
there
record.
yet.
I believe not. We currently have. Let's see. Is Mafiosa been online at all? He's online. Let's take a look at what he's doing. He needs to get a better time, perhaps. Only 9th right now, but maybe this is it. Maybe this is his lap right now. I don't know. We don't see his times, but we'll see what he does in the last corner. How well can he hit the wall tap? Looks pretty good. And there you go, all the way through the wall tap at the end there, and straight to the finish line, Mafioso. Let's see actually if he if he changed his time since he's been on. No, he has not. He's still 9th position at 1:13.707 for Mafioso, our championship leader in FC1.
Esther before.
His teammate 32 Gila is gonna be the one on top instead. So the duo from Steak and Carbs really dominating this this season so far. But still being challenged by Van Wave. There's Crumbcat of Alpig. He reigning champion. And yeah, trying to make things work again. He's been struggling so far. He's not even in their top 5 right now, Crumbcat, this season, despite having such a strong start and well, entire season last year in 2025 is having a different results in 2026, and so Crumbcat probably looks to finally get a podium, perhaps again. As last year he got pole position here, so he knows how to get the fastest time. And I believe it was a sprint race as well. So a pole position last year could not convert even to a podium. I believe he got 4th place last year with that pole position. So perhaps he wants to look at getting converting a pole position to a win here today. He knows how to do it. And all he has to do is execute the plan that he's done before. Okay, of Alpig. So who do you have to win this one in the chat? Let me know. Let's take a look at standings if you want to get a better idea of who is racing. We've read off a couple names here to get you attached. But if you're perhaps even a new fan or a returning fan, I think it's enjoyable to find your favorite driver and follow them along throughout their season, whether it's going to be championship leader Mafiosa, Brazilian Joka, or Silly Guy Martinitis, or the Quiet Bird, Big Burb, or the old timer. At this point, he's pretty much an old timer. 32 Gilo. In your top 5 anyway. Reigning championship Crumbcat as well. Could be a driver to watch out for. Young guy who kind of appeared out of nowhere a few years ago and started getting wins. His very famous win at Qatar 2024 that really just surprised everybody with his, I think, his 2nd or 3rd ever FC1 race. Lands a Grand Prix win, not too bad. Or it could be some of the drivers at the back, like Enjime. We saw Spooky Jimmy just TP their gaming moment. Maybe not fighting for wins, but still fighting for some sort of points here. There we go. Now we can get qualifying underway. And oh my gosh, I don't know why that scoreboard is absolutely massive. I don't know how to change that, to be honest. Is there a way to scoreboard? No. I'm using a new client today, guys, so apologies for the change it. I don't even know which one it is. If nobody it's on the new thing, but gosh, I don't know how to make that smaller. Why don't we do this? No, that is not what I want. Do this. Okay, that works. All right, well, we're gonna start with our no-name quali, which, if you don't know how this works, it is a No Name is a team that has fills the 3 fastest drivers who are not on a team as it stands. So all these names are not guaranteed a spot. Usually it's top 3 that are guaranteed, and if there's any drivers missing for other teams, those spots get filled by 4th and 5th and 6th and so on. So a bunch of drivers here. They could be reserves for other teams. They could be their own. They could be FC2 drivers. They could be their own. Just on their own, trying out for FC1 just because they could feel like they want to. So lots of options here. Top 3 get guaranteed a spot. And yeah, so here we go. They will get 7 minutes to get in. This is a typical no-name qualifying and not the one-shot quality. They'll get jumped into the sprint race format sooner or later, but it looks like we got some big names here. Hot spot reserved for, I think, Alpin. Might be Arthur Honum, Struxel, Captain Bunny. We had Struxel a little bit earlier on today. Paper Yoshi, Ivan the Miner, NG Main, Sue the Seagull, Syracuse, Kai Ninja, Rapping Ivy, Slushy Gamer, NX, My, Afra LG, and Moloko are the drivers that will be participating in our no-name quality. They got 4 minutes to do so, and we'll take a look and follow them throughout the laps here. I don't know where Hotspot went. Oh, there he is. He's in the front there, of course. And we'll see who takes the best through turn 1. Looks like Nemexy and Hotspot did pretty well. Announcement. No F1 spoilers, please. Yes, as we mentioned earlier, F1 is racing at the same exact time. Looks like they have just started, as well as us. So, side by side, racing for both divisions here. And currently Hotspot doing an excellent job through the first couple of turns here. And we'll see who can get the fastest time. Top 3 guaranteed their spot into the FC1 race weekend, which includes the very, very popular sprint race format. That's why doing an excellent job so far. Usually he's the one to make it into 2 of these no-name events. As we got a little block stop there from Arthur Hunt, going a little bit wide there. Misses the block stop, had to overcorrect, and you can see Captain Bunny got a little bit ahead of him. They can't see each other, these drivers, so they won't run into the back of others, but they are, we can kind of see their pace comparisons here. Looks like the wall tap works pretty well. Captain Bunny had the great wall tap there. Much better than Hotspot did, and we'll see as they run through. Should be Hotspot getting the fastest time so far. Oh no, it's Paper Yoshi who does a 1:14.310. Captain Bunny actually beats out Hotspot there by just 0.02 of a second. And then just a little bit behind Arthur Honum in 4th. So, but for drivers like Ivan the Miner and below, they're not guaranteed a spot right now in their championship. Let's watch him as he runs through. Currently 0.2 down on his time. FMOG right behind is up though. He's doing an excellent job, keeping up by about a second there actually. So FMOG may have some last minute things to say here as we go through the wall tap block stop combo. We can see a bunch of different options people are taking, and we have those 2 guys taking. I'm not sure. He is a main driver for Squilliams here, so I'm not sure why he's in this session. Actually, I don't think he is. I think he's just practicing. Now that I think about it, he's probably just practicing with the other drivers, and they happen to be in the way. So perhaps we ignore TDG as he runs through his practice laps. But going into the wall tap, there's Hotspot leading us off. Paper Yoshi doing an excellent job as well. This might be even a faster time for Paper Yoshi as we reach the last corner here. They'll have 2 more laps to go. Hotspot does get a faster time than Paper Yoshi, so he moves up into 1st. Arthur Honum loses down to 4th. After MOG gets an improvement there up to 5th position. Syracuse, I think, also as well, getting an improvement up to 5th position. As we have 2 more laps to go. But still, some of the drivers haven't been able to convert. Ivan the Miner especially, still not being able to do it. NG Main as well, right next to him. Struxel right behind is also looking to get a better time, and those 2 guys just hanging out with the crew here, staying well in tandem with all of these no-name qualifiers. We enter the wall tap block stop combo, and it looks pretty good for Ivan. No complaints there. He is up on his time by 0.2 of a second. Unfortunately, that's nowhere near what he needs to get if he wants to get a top time here. But perhaps throughout the rest of this lap, he can see some improvement here. So he moves up to 0.3. Brooks was also on an improvement by about a 10th here. Still down by quite a couple tenths. So we'll see into the wall tap. Ivan the Miner, though, I think kind of whiffs it. Hits a little block and is going to lose that time there. So not enough for Ivan the Miner to get on this lap. He's got 1 more lap to go. Struxel is going to get improved by about 0.4. NG Main gets an improvement. Struxel does move up to 5th there. So perhaps if he gets a little bit better, he can guarantee a spot. But right now, let's go to Hutspot, Arthur Honum, and Paper Yoshi on the guaranteed spots for their no-name team. Captain Bunny just a little bit behind. Has a good chance of getting in if we have a couple no-shows today from the main rosters. Here we go. I'm the miner down 2/10 this time around, so not enough. As it stands, Paper Yoshi not on an improvement at all. He doesn't really need one. Although he is the one on the bubble for that guaranteed spot. He's in third right now. Captain Bunny not an improvement. Although that wall tap looked really, really good from him. It isn't enough to get an improvement. I don't think so. We keep moving in. Somebody is even on the time. It might be Captain Bunny there. Going down to the last couple corners here. We'll see who can nail it. I'm the miner going for the block stop and whiffs it. Doesn't get an improvement. It looks like he is on an improvement. I think he just whiffed that corner every single lap this far. So technically it will be an improvement for him, but nowhere near enough to get into the top pack there. It's gonna go. Looks like Hutspot's way so far. No big improvements this last lap here. Namixi actually getting a large improvement up to 9th position for him after a 2-second 2-second time improvement there. No improvements. You kind of see in the chat in the bottom left, you can see all the times coming in. No improvements there for really any drivers, and it's like Hutspot's not even gonna finish his last lap. He knows he's on top and he doesn't need anyone to worry about it. Yeah, looks like it's just Hutspot left. Just stoking up the time. Yeah, you're just sitting here on turn 1. Right, well, after no-name quality, we do have the one-shot qualifying next on our docket here. This is going to be super exciting. All the drivers are going to be going at the same exact time, and we'll see who can set the fastest lap, put him on pole position for the sprint race. I love this format. I love this format so much. I wish we had it more often, but it's only like, what, 5 races? 5 races this season? Our sprint races. And for a track that has these, skill checks with wall taps and block stops, I'm curious to see how well, I mean, a lot of these drivers are going to be going for it because it saves so much time if you do make it. That, the person who gets, honestly, if you want to get in the front row, you have to go for it and you have to nail it. That's what you're expected to do in this one-shot quali, and you have to do it. You got one chance to do it. You have to nail it perfectly. So we'll see. Most drivers will go for it, but there could be shakeups. If a driver messes it up, let's watch Punnings go through. A little bit slow, but does make the line. Just slow. There's Kane right there as well, doing a little bit better on the blocks up there. Kane wearing I don't know what his skin is, but it's something, that's for sure. As he goes to the last corner. So this one also is a little bit of a challenging spot. It seems like some drivers are... Oh, no, we're not going to get a chance for Kane to take a crack at it. As, let's watch Spooky Jimmy of Quack Trent. Getting an extra practice lap in before we move on to the one-shot quali coming up in just a couple seconds here, I believe. Apparently he didn't like it. Martinitis is on... likes his turn 1. But in chat here, let me know, who do you have winning this one? We have Mafioso, the championship leader. He's been doing great so far this season, but only 9th in the standings right now. Thursday Gilo, his teammate, is currently on top in the practice session so far, has the fastest lap. Perhaps he has a win in him here in Miami. Or is it Hutspot? He won last year, or excuse me, 2 years ago. And last year he got 2nd as well. So Hutspot knows how to win on this track. There you go. We can see the bottom left there. Drivers, no-name drivers is Hutspot, Arthur, Honum, Paper Yoshi, Captain Bunny, and Struxel. There you go. So 5 drivers will be participating as no-name. So congratulations to those 5. Unfortunately, 6 and below will have to sit out and have to wait for FC2 in about an hour's time. And there we go. We can get queued up for the sprint race here. I'm looking at the wrong spot there. They are all right here. And like I said, 30 Gilo on top with the fastest time. Hutspot just behind. So Hutspot really has a good chance of taking this one forward. No name. Driving for himself, not for a team at all. He's a reserve driver, I believe. But yeah, evidently Alpig didn't want him signed to the team and rather have somebody else, so. He will be driving no name, and Alpig might be regretting that one as he's already setting some pretty impressive times so far. I believe it was a what? It was a 1:14 that one. He pulled off a 1:13.7, really fast. That's actually in your top 10 times there for R15 and 1:13.73. So watch out, he's got the pace. He only needs 4 laps to get a top 10 time, and is only 1 second off world record. And as race control clears the track, gets things warmed up for a one-shot quali here. Gilo, Hotspot, Shell Joe having a good time as well. JH Dash, Faxio, Life Network, Mafiosa, Kane, Arthur Honum, of course, just in the no name. A second ago, we saw him do pretty dang well. And they are off. Here we go. Some drivers are going to be silly and wait just a couple seconds. You can see them already taking all the wall tap. So, 1 lap to do it. How well can you do into turn 1? Somebody's going for an outside block stop. I believe that's Kane going for it. I don't know if it was that much faster than the rest of them, but a bold strategy. Might see him do it later in the races as well. We'll have to see. Currently third to Gilo leading this pack off. Being challenged by 56 Faxio. Of course, this doesn't necessarily mean they're the fastest, but it gives us a good idea of who is doing well so far. A little bit of different strategy. Hitting that apex of that corner there. Later apex for Faxio than Gilo. And puts them side by side going into the straight. They're kind of peeling off from the rest of the pack here. These two drivers are doing an excellent job so far as we enter the wall tap here. Looks like a missed opportunity from Faxio. That was still does better than 30 Gilo, who overshoots the corner. It looks like maybe both Potato kind of pulls out ahead. Had a great wall tap there. Is going to pull ahead. Oh, not too well through the chicane, though. It's going to be going a little bit maybe more Faxio's way. Is coming out in front again. How has he managed to do that? Thought that was a little bit of a scuffed wall tap, but it seems to work plenty fine for him so far as we enter one more corner that really matters, and it's going to be that wall tap here. All the drivers take it pretty well. Faxio still on top. How did he do that? How did he stay so well with that little bit of a scuffed wall tap there? But it's not over yet. As Phoenix Faxio, Bull has the fastest time so far. Mafiosa in second there. Faxio only gets 4 so far. The rest of the drivers coming in. Looks like that's going to be the way it is. Big Burb coming through. And there you go. There's your time. Very quick there, huh? Yeah, it's going to be Bull Potato on top here. Really impressive stuff from the IKEA driver. Getting pole position for our sprint race doesn't mean it's over, though. Of course, you got to survive the sprint race, which can be pretty tricky. You mess up that corner once, and you are gone. And Bull Potato on pole position there. All right, and instantly we're going to be jumping into our sprint race here. 7 laps throughout Miami is going to be what it takes. And we can see there's Bull Potato on pole position. Mafiosa getting that second time. Junko Jr., I believe it's Yazar, to be clear. 56 Faxio, JH Dash, Hutspot, Joka, 10 there from Guarana, Phil Joe, Arthur Hunnam, No Name, Iltis and more from Squillins, Mopeki, Captain Bunny, Martinitis, Kane, Big Bird, Paper Yoshi, Life Network, Vicky, 32 Gilo, Rubik, and Struxel are your top 21. We have quite a few other drivers to go. Lucas, Dead Ends, Punnings, Give Me a Moment, Spooky Jimmy, Crumb, Only Killer, Simon, Terraformer. Those 2 guys, only 32, and Digo is 33rd there. Yeah, Squilliams once again not doing that great. 2 drivers in the bottom 4 there with their sole weight being carried on Iltis and more once again. But let's see if they can change it through the sprint race. 7 laps, no pits, absolute brawling through this thin track of Miami. Fastest time, or excuse me, whoever gets past the finish line first, of course, gets put on pole position for a feature race. It's going to take skill, going to take luck, and a lot of action to do well here in this sprint race. Who can brawl the best? Usually the drivers who graduated from FC2 have a good time here in these sprint races. So people like Bolt, Yazar, Faxio, JH Dash kind of get what can happen here. But experience may prove better for people like Mafiosa. Or Hutspot, perhaps. who've been driving these races for years now and well know how to navigate race starts because they know how to do it. And they've been doing it for years now. Well, here we go. It's a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's lights out. Foot to the floor here for the Miami sprint race. They're all going to go instantly to the left side of the track. And we'll see who can survive turn 1. Hotspot going for a very, very broad. Oh, we do have a race control error there. It looks like Kane was calling for a restart. I'm not sure what happened there. I'm not sure what, yeah. I don't know what happened there, but looks like Kane was calling for something. Yeah, I'm not sure. They're saying Joka. Was Joka maybe lagging, perhaps? Not sure. Looks like things are pretty okay throughout the drivers here. All right, well, here we go. It's a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the sprint race once again starts again here in Miami. 7 laps to go. Just brawl it out as they try again. Hotspot's trying a different strategy this time, but Faxio is the one who eats the corner way too deep. Going to lose a couple positions there. The Alpic drivers are going side by side. JH Dash and Hotspot. So much better start for Hotspot. He's glad that one went the way it did. But the top 3 from our first, second, and third are holding on to first here. All in tandem right now. Mafioso leading the pack. Bolt Potato behind Julico Jr. with the 2 Alpix drivers. They don't want to bump into each other. Otherwise, we're gonna have another heat reset. It looks like it's Jimmy has no boat, so looks like errors. Maybe perhaps it's a certain position of the. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what's going on here. We're gonna have another restart though. Something about, was it somebody not having a boat there, perhaps? Spooky Jimmy in the back, maybe? Yeah, he's saying his boat got deleted, so I'm not sure. I'm not sure what's going on there, but another restart for perhaps people like 56 Faxia, but it's a 3, 2, 1, and Jared's already had 3 race starts. 2 race starts used already, so let's go ahead and see the third one, see how that practice paid off as they go a lot smoother here through here. It's gonna be, yeah, oh, there's Paper Yoshi going super wide, trying to go for a boat tap perhaps, but it's a lot more packed, a lot more clean anyway, and we can see a little bit of a different race start here. The top 3 once again are pulling ahead of the rest of the field. It's Faxia who hides behind with JH Dash, Hotspot, and Shoujo getting a much better race start than the last time out. As yeah, it seems like the top 3 figured it out even after the first restart, but the bottom, or the rest of them have just now figured it out. So 4 of them going all together for 4th position. Oh, there goes Yezar trying to hold on to this pack of wall tap into block stop combo. And there's Shoujo whipping it. JH Dash not doing too great. Iltis Amor coming all the way up into looks like 7th position there perhaps for Iltis Amor. Yeah, it is. Good job for him. Good race start on this first lap so far for Iltis Amor. Mafioso leading this pack. He's actually been able to pull away from Yezar and Bolt Potato with that wall tap there. So he's had a great race start for him with that pole position helping him tremendously. Looks like there's another mistake there from Shoujo, and Hiltis is on his tail. He gets bumped, and Hiltis moving up another position here. Iltis Amor up to 6th position is a great first lap for Iltis as he still battles with JH Dash, and looks like this race is finally going to be underway here after we finish our first lap. Moving on forward, there's Mafios. Looks like we have a practice driver just on track there. But as we continue, Julico Jr. first, it's Yezar. Bolt Potato battling for that 2nd position. 3rd is between Hotspot and Faxio. JH Dash struggling to keep up with his teammate there as he fights Iltis Amor. Oh, great race start from Iltis Amor. Going into 6th position here for the Squilliams driver. A little bit of lag there from him, but we'll see how this wall tap goes. Looks like a lot of shake-ups happening through here, and some of them are just taking it normally. They found out that it's really hard to get through this, but yeah, they're gonna get through with JH Dash as well. A 3-way fight here. And a little bit of bump there. I think that's from 56 Faxio. It's Iltis Amor who passes him as well. Iltis Amor having a run of a lifetime right now as it starts for the sprint race. Gonna try and battle Hotspot for 4th position now. Going to the wall tap. And yeah, he's gotten ahead of Hotspot as well. Iltis Amor is on fire for the second lap. Another couple positions. I believe he started like 7th or 8th in this race and is now into 4th position. Iltis Amor within 3 laps of our sprint race. The man to watch out for sure. Looks like Yezar is trying to chase down Mafiosa right now, but just slightly behind. We can see him just a couple seconds ahead as Mafiosa still leading this pack up. 3 laps in, trying to pull away from Yezar. Both Potato behind him, and there's our battle between Iltis and Hotspot. Looks like Hotspot's gotten the better of him through the opening couple turns of lap 3. Yeah, Iltis doing an excellent job. Let's watch him as he tries and fights for that 4th position from Hotspot into the wall tap. A little bit of a safe one from Iltis to not run into the corner. And looks like he's going to lose time to Hotspot, but he holds position off to Faxio and JH Dash, who are now trying to challenge his position here. Both Potato looks like he's ghosted. Iltis Amor is ghosted. I didn't see much lag from him, although I did mention it down the straight. He had a little bit of a stall there, but just the one instance. It's going to be a huge deficit for him if he's going to keep lagging. And he's ghosted, which means the drivers behind don't have to worry about his boat. He is ghosted, which means drivers don't see him. And 56 Faxio is actually take huge advantage of that. He's going to try and pass him down the main straight here into the first corner with no collisions needed for Faxio. And it's going to take the position from Iltis. Oh no! Bad news for Iltis as he had that great race start. Going to lose position to Faxio, and it's down to 6th again for Iltis. Looks like we had a bump there from JH Dash behind him, bumping into Faxio there. And yeah, unfortunate for Iltis. I'm not sure if that was a worthwhile ghost, but maybe race control saw a little more than I did. Moving on up, Bolt Potato is still battling with Hotspot right here after looks like a little bit of a shakeup there earlier on in lap 3. Into the wall tap, there's Yezar getting a little bit of a struggle there. Iltis trying to chase back down Faxio, and Yezar might have a battle here with Hotspot. There we go, another battle. This wall tap, man, in the middle of the lap here is really changing positions around and is actually just shaking up this race. Mafio's have been sturdy as ever, though, gaining time on everybody else by 2 seconds after 4 laps here. But there you go, Yezar versus Hotspot right now, and Bolt Potato behind them losing the spot. Iltis versus Pixie Faxio, but once again, Faxio coming out ahead. Not having to worry about Iltis' boat being in the way. And yeah, huge problem for Iltis being ghosted there. I hope he figures that one out, or at least race control unghosts him at some point. So we can see a little bit more action from his side. And not feel so, I'm not sure, pointless in terms of trying to defend a position. Right, well here we go, Yezar and Hotspot still fighting for the 2nd spot here. Hotspot has the fastest lap so far, last lap. So trying to work it out past him, and Mafiosa still ahead. But yeah, he's taking safe laps here. He knows he just has to do the corner 2 more times. He can leak a couple seconds if he needs to, but as long as he doesn't bump into the corner, he will hold on to that 1st position for as long as he needs to. As they keep going side by side, they've kind of the race start has cooled down just a little bit between all these drivers, so they're getting a little. The nerves are gone, and they just know they gotta just complete these laps here as another wall tap going for our last corner here. It was more, yeah, doing a lot better through the second half of this track, but through perhaps the wall tap and a little bit beyond, Faxio has been on the point there. Yeah, much better lap there from Iltis compared to Faxio. As we into turn 1 between these two. 2 laps to go. And there you go, Iltis and Faxio, but ahead, it's still fighting for 2nd between Hotspot and it's Yezar. A little bit of a different, everyone's taking that corner a little bit different than the BCC corner there. So we're taking late apexes like Hotspot, so we're taking a little bit earlier and tighter corners like Yezar. So we'll see how that develops throughout the race. Maybe drivers will change their strategy depending on things. And there you go, there's the wall tap. Looks like a little bit of a struggle for both of them, and it's not going to be enough for either of them to make an overtake. But a little mistake there on the entry from Yezar, a little bit of an overshoot from Hotspot on the exit, so they still stay in tandem between each other despite both making a mistake as they move down the big back straight here. Let's take a look a little bit further back. Sheldon and Pipper Yoshi just a couple seconds behind also on this back straight. are in tandem right now as it stands. This is for 11th position, looks like. Into the wall tap, and a little bit of a struggle there from Shoujo, but still holding on to Paper Yoshi. As we enter our last lap of the race, and Mafioso now has the fastest lap and is pulling ahead of the rest of the field. Iltis and Moore and Faxi are still battling. Iltis with that ghost, really struggling to defend against 56 Faxio when he gets ahead. But there's a little bit of a scrape there for Faxio. So this would be a really good spot for Iltis to block Faxio from being able to overtake him. But with that ghost, it's going to be so easy for Faxio to get past him if he has the pace to do so. As we move forward to, there we go, our battle for second here. It looks like Yazar's gotten the best of Hutspot on this last lap. And Hutspot's going to have to do really good on this last wall tap to make it work. But Mafiosa is going to lead this one off. And from pole position to pole position here for our sprint race, Mafiosa is going to take the win there. And Yazar going to take second as it stands. There we go. First position, Mafiosa second. Yazar third for Hutspot, fourth for Bolt Potato, fifth for Iltis Amor, sixth for Faxio, seventh for Martinitis, eighth for Kane, ninth for JH Dash. Vicky gets 10th, Shoujo, Paper Yoshi, Rubik, or Life Network Rubik. And then here's Oink, the third Alpic driver, into 15th for him. We didn't really get to hear much from Oink throughout this race, usually in the top couple positions, but this time only 15th. Of course, right after this, we have the sprint, the full feature race, the race we're all looking forward to. And there's those two guys getting 23rd, a couple positions ahead of where he started in like 30th position. But Grumcat only 32nd. I'm not sure what happened there, but some drivers really struggled with that. Joka, Chromcat, usually trying to battle for these top spots, but not enough pace or overtaking possibilities there. But Bolt is doing excellent so far. I think he got pole, so excuse me for saying Mafiosa got pole. But I believe it's Bolt who does in the sprint race. Yes, it is. Mafiosa in second on that race start there, but only fourth for Bolt that time. With I think he did have a mistake in that wall tap there. We do have to spin the wheel. Thank you, Charlie, for reminding me. Let's pull that up because I'm never prepared for anything. All right. Well, let's get the TT spot. If anyone wants to listen in at the TT spot, here we are. All right. If you don't know how this works, it's pretty simple. After the qualifying portion of our race, we spin a wheel, a 1 in 8 chance for us to get a reverse grid. If it's a reverse grid, Mafiosa gets thrown into the back with a couple points as well for compensation. And people like Crumb get thrown into the front unexpectedly after having a horrible sprint race. Well, here we go. We spin. 1 in 8 chance for reverse grid. And it looks like I'm once again on our 6th race of the season. It's a normal grid. So, not this time around. We'll get to it eventually. So, normal grid for today. As Mafiosa and the likes are appreciated of the normal grid. The Wheelie Automobili Spinneroonie. Thank you, Satoni, for the the hype there. Well, here you go. So after sprint race, we had some pretty impressive racing from Mafiosa, staying on top with that pace. He's got the second place. He's got one of the fastest times on track now. Julian Cool Jr., also known as this Yazar, in second. Hutspot in third. So who do you think has this one in chat? Put your votes in. And maybe make a competition to see who you think is the best race win guesser. I don't know. If I were to put money on somebody, it's gonna be Mafiosa, but considering he had a great race, but maybe look at people like Bolt, who had a great qualifying, one-shot quali. If he finds himself some clean air and good race pace, I'm sure he could do some work. He just had some poor bumps there during the race. Or it could be someone like Iltis, who has plenty of overtakes done. That ghost really impeded his race during the sprint. But, you know, if he has the overtaking possibilities, then he can pass everyone who gets in his way, right? So people saying Bolt has got this one from 4th position. Yeah, one bad bump put him there. So give him some free air, and he's got some clean air, and well, he could take this one away. Or it could just be Mafioso who wins this one front to back, similar to the Max Verstappen as he has in 2025. You can see he's already preparing.
30 minutes.
He's already warming up the top spot of this podium, isn't he? He's sitting there. He knows. He's oh my gosh, this guy. He knows. He knows he's got to stand on this podium wherever it may be. He's expecting gold to be underneath his feet, but or expecting at least the podium from Mafioso today. Our championship leader once again with 200 points for steak and carbs. I believe we are loading our grid here in just a second. There we go. All right. So on pole position, as mentioned, Mafioso with the fastest time in, or the fastest race pace, I should say, with top to bottom class in our sprint race. Julian Cool Jr. also knows it's Yates. Our battle hotspot for second. He wins that one. Hotspot from No Name into Bull Potato. Had pole position in the one-shot quali, but couldn't convert after a poor wall tap there. Starts 4th for him. Ilton Zamore had a lag spike, but he did really, really good, passing a bunch of drivers into 5th for him. 56 Faxio was battling Iltis, but couldn't make it done. 6th position for him. Martinitis is next in 7th position. Kane Wetz had a problem with his boat, caused the first restart of the sprint race. He starts 8th position. JH Dash, the Alpig driver, in 9th position. Vicky doing an excellent job. Into 10th. Shell Joe as well. And 11th. Paper Yoshi, I believe, starting close to the back. Will start 12th this time. Life Network in 13th there. Rubik in 15th. Oinked as well, starting 15th there. We saw him just barely into the top 15 at the end of that sprint race. Big Burb into 16th from Vanwave. 4th in the standings for him. Mopeki is next. Arthur Honum from No Name into 18th position, right behind 32 Gilo. Currently in 5th in the standings, only 19th in the race start here. Lucas Strinax in 20th. Game Moment in 21st. Hunnings into 22nd. Those two guys starting from the back moved up to 22nd. A couple of about 10 positions gained for him. Terraformer behind him. Spooky Jimmy from Quadrant in 25th. Carolo, one of the FC2 drivers who's been doing excellent, is starting in 26th. For our FC1 race, Struxel in 27th. And oh, we have too many race names to go through. 3, 2, 1, and it's lights out here for the Miami race here. 21 laps to go. 2 pit stops. Mafioso, Yazar, and Hutspot going to lead us off into turn 1. Let's keep a watch on who gets stuck behind in turn 1. It's Paper Yoshi struggling into turn 1. A little bit of a lag spike there from the drivers. So I have to struggle through it. Crumbcat, Simon in the back, just struggling to keep things together, as Mafioso is still leading this pack off, but is this time still being challenged by the drivers behind. It's the same 3 as the sprint race, but as we've seen twice before already with one of the restarts and the full sprint race, Mafioso is going to pull away, and let's see if he can do it again. Looks like he already is starting to. Bull Potato in that 4th position still, so let's see if he can hold on to that spot compared to these drivers here. Martinitis is going to take a different strategy here. Going to take a block stop, but it's way too slow. And he's going to get passed by JH Dash, perhaps. But I think a slower exit from JH Dash is going to put Martinitis back into position with him. Ilta Zamora in 7th position, holding off a pack of drivers. Paper Yoshi, Oinked, 32 Gilo, and Life Network. Oinked doing a great job here. From 15th, has already moved up a couple spots here. Into 9th as it stands right now. Mafioso is still leading this off. 2,500ths ahead of right now. It's Yezer, and looks like we've had one of the drivers back up. It's Kane who's in 3rd there, with Bull Potato still in 4th position there. Behind him, JH Dash Martinez says Paper Yoshi gonna go for a pit. Life Network, 56 Faxio. The Vanwave drivers are all going for a pit right now. Let's take a look at what they are up to. They're all taking the same strategy, all 3 of them. I'm not sure why they're all going for different this at the same time, but they are. So all 3 Vanwave drivers just gonna throw themselves in the pit lane, work together, and see where they end up. We can see a ton of drivers in this pit lane on the first lap, especially rare for such a tight race here in Miami. But right now, it looks like Junko Jr. Or it's Yezer had a faster left time. He's gonna go for a big block stop, but he whiffs completely, goes way too wide. Almost had a grand overtake of Mafioso, but couldn't make it work enough to suffice the position in 2nd. Kane behind him. JH Dash is holding off. Martinez and Bull Potato. Looks like we've had an incident with Ilta Zamora. He dropped down to 9th position after it looks like a huge bump, maybe, perhaps. And now he's have to fight off his teammate. Those two guys had an excellent race start here for the feature race, although he does look like he did run into the wall just a little bit there. But still, all the way up to 11th position for those two guys. Actually, going to be 10th in just a second here as we update times here. But yeah, those two guys from starting, what, 20th, 21st in the sprint race. Gonna go up into 10th position as it stands. His teammate Iltis more into the pits after that bump seems to have caused issues for him. And the top group have sorted themselves out. Mafiosa has cleared off Itzazar and Kane behind him. But closest battle here is between Martinitis and Oint as it stands. Martinitis, the Pelican driver, and Oint from Alpig. Although I think Martinez has got the best of Oink as it stands. Behind him, 30 Gilo from Steak and Carbs looking to pounce on this battle here. And looks like we do have a battle up ahead. It's Kane between Itzazar. Block stops there, and they're gonna enter a little bit of a tandem here down the main straight, or the back straight, excuse me. We'll see who can nail this block stop or wall tap better. Most of them are going for the wall tap strategy. A few of them have tried the block stop so far, but has ended poorly for a couple drivers. And there you go, the wall tap there from Kane. Julian Cool Jr. chooses not to use it. He's going to lose a couple of tenths there from it, actually. Yeah. So Joe into the pits from 8th position, or excuse me, 9th position. Dead end as well. And from 11th, and Arthur Honan from 15th. We'll see them later in the race as more pits will be used. All drivers have to use 2 pit stops during this race. They're required to do so. And so they're using theirs now to get away from the other drivers that are slowing them down. And hopefully pass them before those drivers have to pit later on in this race. But you never know. You never know. Especially with gimmicks, things can change quite drastically. We may see a couple here today in Miami. Today it looks like it's been pretty much nailed for these drivers. Look, a lot of them are taking these turns normal. There's Oint going a little bit too wide. Martinez is going to get the position on him, and 30 Gilo is going to open this one up to find. Oh, a big mistake there, going a little bit too close to the inside of the corner for Oint to lose another position off of a mistake there. And yeah, down to 7th for the Alpig driver. He's got to watch out for those two Kai. Starting to close in on him if he makes mistakes similar to that. A lot of drivers looks like are calling for race control. Let's go Pecky. Let's see what he has going on right now. Currently 26 with 1 pit. Not too much of an action here. Whips the blocks up there. Paper Yoshi behind him on 2 pits already in 27th. We saw him a lot, in the top positions earlier on in this race, but he's gotten both of his pits done 4 laps into this race. Pretty bold strategy there from Paper Yoshi. Though he usually does do things like this pretty often, Paper Yoshi. And we'll have to keep an eye on him throughout the rest of this race. He's got Clean Air in 27th position. So just we'll gain up all those spots when other drivers end up going into the pit lane. Bolt Potato has also taken his 2nd pit stop. And we'll see if he gets ahead. Looks like Paper Yoshi is going to probably be ahead of Bolt. Yes, he is. There you go. There's an overtake done. Already 1 for Paper Yoshi getting ahead of Bolt there. Faxion Life Network also on 2 pits here. So a lot of drivers have already taken 2 pits, 5 laps in now. Pretty common strategy, taking them both immediately and then trying to worry about passing other drivers later. But people like Faxio and Life Network are going to have to fight to get past Bolt because they're not going to be able to pit and get away from him. They will have to overtake him on track. Martinez is also going to the pits from 6th position. There he is in the Alpig spot for some reason. The Pelican driver could have done it up, gone to the Pelican pit, but he chooses not to. As he's going to come out, see if he gets out ahead of Ilse Moore, currently the leader of the 1 pit strategy. And we'll see where Martinez comes up, I believe. Is that Iltus right there? No, it is not. That is Digo. And yeah, it's going to be Martinez ahead. There's Iltus coming around just about now. So Martinez a couple seconds ahead of Iltus Moore, quite a few actually. 5 seconds separating an issue. That's something we only get to see this part of the track for some reason. Oh, and there we go. Apologies for the lag spike. That was like our ping here. We're okay. Hmm. All right, well. Oh, come on, let me in. All we need to do. There we go. Yeah. Yes. We're in a race right now. We can't be taking our time here. All right, back into it. Looks like let's take a look at what Kane is up to. He's complaining a lot right now. He might be complaining about lag as well. He does get a poor block stop. He's gonna block change dash from doing the same thing, and then yeah, looks like it might have been a lag spike. A lot of things have changed. It's 32 Gilo getting ahead of his Yezar. And yeah, maybe other drivers had similar things. I think had some changes in order since Black Spike Ivan the Miner. I think disconnects. He's not in this race though. There we go. Here's the battle. It's gonna be a pit lane entry for it's Yezar, also known as Julian Jr. And there you go. From 5th position, we'll see how he compares to the one pitters like Martinitis and Iltazamor. Right now, they're behind Lucas Jurnax Martinitis. I think Junko Jr. is going to come out ahead. We'll see. There he is out of the pit lane right now. No, it's actually Martin who comes out ahead. As it stands, is Ilta's going to get ahead of him too? Not quite. No, Iltazamor. Yeah, he's a little bit too far behind. It's Yezar. So into 13th. For him, Hutspot actually gets ahead of Iltazamor as well. And actually, that is a battle. Slightly. There you go. Right next to each other. Hutspot versus Iltazamor. We saw this battle during the sprint race as well, and it happens once again during the feature race. 8 laps into this one. We go down the back straight. Side by side. Different strategy is being used. Block stop versus wall tap. It looks like it goes Hutspot's way so far. He's going to try and pull away from Iltis. And yeah, looks like he's been able to do just about that. Yeah, I think so. Martinitis gets ahead of Struxel. So Struxel falling behind the one pitters now. Let's take a look at Mafia doing the same thing he did in the sprint race right now. Just pull ahead, start in the front of the race, and then pull ahead and don't let anyone ever catch up. And he's doing just that once again. So about 4 seconds ahead of Kane. And he's catching up to some back markers. Mopeki is the driver ahead that he needs to clear up. But overall, doing great job for Mafioso doing what he needs to do best. He did actually bump into Mopeki there. And there's Kane right there. He's actually stuck behind Sukuju. Actually, he is going to go for a pit stop, Mafioso. That is, yeah, I think he was struggling to get around Mopeki. So he's going to go for an early pit. Usually drivers in the first position don't go for a pit until later in this race, but Mafioso choosing now to do it because Mopeki was giving him too much trouble. Let him use the Squilliams pit for some odd reason. And we'll see how he compares to Martinitis. There's Martinitis right there. So actually not too far behind Mafioso's Martinitis. He's done this before in races where he pits early and then just catches up. He did this last, I believe, last weekend out in Jeddah. He did the same thing. He'd make 2 pit stops. Nobody had any idea he was in the fight for the lead until the very last couple of laps where everyone had to go in the pits, and he he showed himself to be ahead of the rest of the pack and took home a win. So let's see if that strategy pays off once again here in Miami. It's not a bad one so far, as he's only a couple seconds behind Mafioso as it stands right now. And let's take a look at 30 Gilo, who has managed to catch up to Kane. Perhaps there's a bump there. I'm not sure. But he's going to go for a pit as well. As soon as he got into contention with Kane, battle for the win, or for the lead of the race. If he won't have that happen. And there we go. Here's the 2 Alpic drivers. Oink and JH Dash still side by side. It's been quite a while these two have been right next to each other, but they've been together since generally earlier on in this race, and have been coexisting together. Good way to do it. Make sure not to bump each other if one falls out of tandem. A lot of drivers into the pits. There's Gilo. Mafiosa. Is he going for a second pit, Mafiosa? I think he is. Let's take a look. Yep, he's in the pits again. And there he goes. He's gonna move past the rest of them, and yeah, he's gonna shake up Martinez's strategy, who perhaps was gonna probably go for that second pit and sneak up on the rest of the field as he's done. Oh, but bad exit for Mafiosa right behind Rubik and Arthur Honum. If he can get past both these drivers quickly, he'll be fine. But if he gets stuck behind them, he's gonna have a world of hurt to go through, and will lose a lot of time to people like Martinez, who are trying to get past his position on a different pit strategy. It looks like he's been able to get past one, Arthur Honum, but Rubik, one of the top FC2 drivers as it stands right now, is still holding him up right now. And we go into the wall tap block stop there. Yeah, Rubik goes wide and clear room for Mafiosa. So good job getting past those drivers critically before being slowed down by it. You can see only 15th for Mafiosa with 2 pits. As we're about halfway through this race. Still take a look back at Oink and JH Dash. Looks like JH Dash has been able to get ahead of Oink there. Both these drivers, a little bit of a...
Oh, I just caught up to Kane. He died.
Oh, there you go. And there you go. They caught up to Kane as well.
No, he has Spooky Jimmy in front of him.
He's saying, oh yeah, there's 3 drivers ahead. This is why
There's more traffic.
This is why the drivers ahead of all pit, because there's so many slow drivers ahead of them. So we might see Kane into the pit lane. Might see all 3 of these drivers in the pit lane actually if they recognize what's happening. I'm sure JH Dash is letting Oink know about the situation, and maybe Oink is seeing it. Yeah. But neither of them choose the pit. Kane does.
I hope that Spooky Jimmy isn't really slow.
Yeah, he's gonna try and take his chances, JH, to get past Spooky Jimmy, not have to use a pit lane for it. But there's 2 of them right next to each other. There's really a little bit of a wall here. I don't know if that's the best strategy. You might just want to pit behind Kane there and not have to worry about these 3 backmarkers slowing you down. We'll have to see. Keep an eye on them later. Let's see where Kane is coming out of the pit lane right now. He is out. He's right behind 32 Gilo, actually, just behind. And yeah, I think we got a battle for about a second or so, maybe third, between Gilo, Kane, and perhaps the 2 Alpic drivers who were just behind Kane a second ago. The wall tapping. There's a wall tap being used from Kane, but he whiffs it. Oh, that's bad news for him. He's gonna get passed, but it's Yazar in hot spot. Oh no, there's a lot of drivers in this position, and Kane just lost. Not only lost the position to, but lost the battle to JH Dash, but he got overtaken. Oh, but Yazar bumping it, and actually Kane being able to save himself from the corner. But I think he lost enough time from that to be behind JH Dash and Oink, who, guess what, have just entered the pit lane together, and there they are, right there. And where's the other one? Where's the? Oh, there he is. And JH Dash right there. So Martinez is passing. He's in second right now as it stands, we believe. Third to Gila behind him. But there's Kane taking the outside block stop. It looks like he's going to be in front of JH Dash. But Oint is also in contention with him. So that mistake there, that bump, is going to cause JH Dash to get ahead of Kane here. And there we go. Here's quite a battle. These are all battles for position right now. There's Martin in what probably is going to be second position behind Mafiosa. Then we have JH Dash, who's probably going to be in third. There's JH Dash there. And then Kane and Oink right behind them. And then right behind them is Julian Cole and JH Dash. Like a lot of top drivers are all a couple seconds away from each other. And if one of these drivers gets bumped or something happens to them, they're going to lose about 5 or 6 positions. And speaking of getting bumped, Martinez goes a little bit too wide. This opens the door for 32 Gilo to get into contention, into a battle with Martinez.
Oh my. Okay.
And we'll see how they go into the wall up here at the end of the lap here. Not too bad from either of them. We'll see if any of these drivers will pit. If mostly it's going to be a driver from the back who does. And yes, it is. It's going to be Kane who goes for a pit. Julio Jr. also goes for a pit here and separates it out. There's Iltis Amor trying to get into this battle with all these drivers. If he's able to catch up to this field, get a little bit of pace on them, he's going to be a lot of positions to gain. Martinez and 32 Gilo having a little bit of a scrap here. You know, these battles open the door for Mafioso to continue leading. But I think we've had some sort of... I think he has gotten ahead of the two pitters who just pit. Yeah, it looks like he does. So Mafioso is leading. Kane just went to the pits from further back and is quite a bit behind. There he is. Trying to get ahead of Arthur Honum. And then there is... There you go. There's Mafioso, the championship and race leader as it stands right now. So, Mafioso is still ahead net position-wise. Looks like we have had 2 ghosting from 2 Granada racers. Martinez and 30 Gilo still going at it. Looks like Gilo's gotten slightly ahead as it stands right now. As we go past the pit lane entry, now them go in as it right now. Into turn 1. See who can get the better entry. Looks like pretty even from the pair of them. 30 Gilos trying to land the overtake on Martinez. But he is going to come up right behind Punnings, who is going to slow both of them down, looks like. Might be a struggle to get past her. And they gotta be careful of each other as well, of course. Wall tap there. Block stop for Martinez. He goes a little bit wide. Gonna lose just a little bit more time. And watch out for these drivers. Spooky Jimmy off the side of the track. He's gonna DNF from this race. He's gonna stay there. But it's now 2 drivers ahead of 32 Gilo. The other one, I believe, is that next Simon. It is. It is Simon, the Williams driver. And Punnings from Quactrant are the 2 ahead of 32 Gilo. And we'll see if he pits here. This would be a good time to pit if he chooses to. And he knows his teammate can relay him about where he is. But it looks like it's not going to be... Mafioso's going to be the one to actually into the pits. And Simon does get a bump there. So 32 Gilo gets ahead of Simon. 2 these drivers behind are choosing not to. That's Oink and JH Dash, 2 Alpic drivers, not wanting to get past it. It's going to be Simon who might slow them down here. Martinez from... seemingly net P3 as it stands, getting Gilo getting past him during those couple laps, is in the pit lane here. We'll see how he compares to the likes of Mafioso. Wait a minute, there's Kane. I think we already seen Mafioso pass, right?
Oh,
Yes.
shit.
Yes, Mafioso has already passed, and there's Martinez getting ahead of Kane. He's got Rubik ahead. There's Mafioso battling with Joker, who's ghosted right now. Martinez is right behind him. There's Kane. There's Junko Jr. Paper Yoshi has actually been able to bring the fight with him. And Faxio as well in this battle. It's going to be a really, really close top 10. Any mistake here is going to lose you a position or 2. And looks like 32 has been able to get past Punnings there. So good work from him.
I'm in tandem.
Oh, Yoshi getting ahead of Cuckoo Jr. as they get past the DNF
in the inside.
Spooky Jimmy. Oh, a little bit wide there from Kane.
Oh my god, Kane.
Yeah, the drivers behind have to release just a little bit to make sure they don't bump into the back of him. Hotspot in the pits. Might not be in a race-winning position here, but always keep an eye on him. I really don't know who can take these top positions here. It could be anyone's game as we enter lap 18 of 21. There, he's going to actually exit the pit lane right ahead of Kane there, Hotspot. Not too bad from him right now. Looks like it might be P3 perhaps. It'll depending on how 32 Gilo, JH Dash, and Oink end up doing. But Hotspot right now doing an excellent job from the no-name team. Getting ahead of Kane and Paper Yoshi. None of these drivers have pits to use. They can't pit to undercut Hotspot. They can't expect him to pit later on. They have to, if they want to get past Hotspot here, they have to overtake him. He has the fastest pace on track so far, the fastest lap of the race. As we go through the wall tab, looks like a lot of drivers have resorted to just taking it normally, maybe a little bit of a block stop from a few of them. Some of them haven't learned their rest. And there goes Yazar whiffing it once again. Crumbcat getting ahead. I believe is Crumbcat. Yeah, Crumbcat P17 with 2 laps, so or 2 pits done. So not the greatest race for Crumb. So let's take a look at JH Dash and Oinked right now. These two working as a pair. They've yet to get past Punnings, or maybe they've just reached up to him. Reached up to her, excuse me. There you go. Looks like Martinitis is trying to hold off Hotspot there. Looks like pretty quiet here from these drivers as we enter 3 laps to go. Most drivers done the pits. A few of them haven't. Those 2 guys who just went in now will have to do his pit. He'll lose the position to at least Gilo and probably a few others with him. Not going to be the greatest race for those 2 guys, but considering he started from pretty much dead last at the start of this qualifying, not too bad. But these 2 still, one by one.
You're gonna have to find
Kane, Paper Yoshi, 56 Faxio. Apparently a battle for 11, so a lot of drivers still have to go into the pit lane. And actually, Punning is going to be the one to go in now, so looks like JH Dash and Oink don't have to work as hard to get past Punnings. And she goes in, and actually, there they are right now. That's Hotspot now. Actually, the other Alpic driver, the reserve Alpic driver, paddling Punnings there. Lap 20 of 21. We got 2 laps to go. A bunch of drivers still need to pit. 32 Gilo, JH Dash, and Oinked are the ones to watch out for. But it is currently Mafiosa's race to lose. Take a look at what he has been up to through the under the chicane here. Just consistent as ever, Mafiosa. And his teammate and the 2 Alpig drivers are probably entering the pits now. Yes, there they go. 3 of them. They're right there. And Mafiosa's on the last corner, so he will take the position from all these drivers. Should be a lot of them using the pits in the last lap here. And there he is. Race leader so far in the last lap. Ahead by a healthy margin. Yeah, no one's even contesting him as it stands right now. 30 Gila currently trying to get into 2nd position here. Looks like he will. But as for 3rd, it's going to be JH Dash right now. Martinez is right behind him. And Hotspot right behind him. Next Simon is on, I believe, a different lap. So we'll have to ignore him there. But there's your, yeah, quite a big gap for Mafiosa on this race. Doing the same thing he did during the sprint race. But it's a battle. Here we go. Hotspot versus Martinez. This goes for 4th position right now. Not a podium, but still good points between the no name of Hotspot and the Pelican. Looks like some different strategies being used for the wall tap. And they're dead even. Behind him, it's another battle. It's Oink versus Paper Yoshi versus Kane. Oh, it's tight as ever for this last lap of the race. Oink's currently leading this, but Yoshi going a little bit wide, overextending just a bit. Kane right behind. 56 Baxio. There's Iltis Amore in 10th position. Life Network, Crumbcat, Gaming Moment, Shelljo, and those 2 guys all in a battle right now for 13th. But let's take a look at Mafioso, who I think has just finished. Yes, he has. 1st position for him with JH Dash, 32 Gilo. Oh my gosh, they're all finishing right now. 32 Gilo, and then JH Dash, Martinez, Hotspot, Oinks, Paper Yoshi, 56 Faxio, Kane, Iltis, Crumbcat, Iltis, Life Network, Crumbcat, Shelljo, Gaming Moment, and those 2 guys all within a blast of a second there. Your top 15 within a couple seconds. How close between them were they? Very, very fast racing there. Wow. And the rest of them coming through. Life Network in 11th. I think we already talked about them. Julian Cool Jr. Yezar had a poor last couple laps there. 16th there. I think messing up that wall tap was the bane of their laps. Rubik, still another lap to go. 17th. Bolt Potato in 18th. Not a good race for Bolt there. Joka 19th. Vicky 20th. 21st. Arthur Honam Punnings 22nd. Mopeki 23rd. 24th there. Former Dead End 25th. 26th to Lucas Strunax. 27th to Struxel. I believe we still have some drivers to go. Yep, there's Kilowell messing around on the finish line there. 28th for Killer. We have a couple drivers still to go. There's Nick Simon, 29th. And that should be everybody, actually. Looks like everyone that wanted to finish has finished. And we see some of the FC2 drivers. Don't go anywhere. We have our podium celebration, interviews with the drivers who've gotten there, and the FC2 race in just a little bit here in 30 minutes time. All right. Well, let's do our interviews first before we pop the champagne, because we make things quicker.
Oh.
JH Dash, a third place for you. Good job, good job. You didn't really know you were going to get ahead of Martinez there, did you?
Yeah, that pit stop was crucial in that. I think if it was any slower, I would have not made it.
Well, you made it work, and honestly, a podium for you is pretty dang good.
I don't know how accurate this is because I know.
Yeah, my
in, like, the
wait, hold on, let me.
The numbers
Okay.
are a bit funny, but...
Yeah, my sprint race was not that great. I fell positions, I got bumped a couple times, but then like things went really well in the main race. I think I got luck on my side here. I think Kane got killed a lot. And some other people as well.
Yes. We saw Kane's downfall, especially with that block stop wall tap corner that a lot of drivers have been missing. It seemed like it happened the most often to Kane. But still, congratulations, P3, JH Dash. Let's move on to P2, 32 Gilo, one of the steak and carbs. You finally had a race to compete with a Mafiosa there, but only second for you. But still, a dominant performance for you in steak and carbs. How does it feel being second, 32 Gilo?
It's crazy. I really didn't expect it. I mean, like, being second is maybe not that surprising, but like this, I had not that great of a quality. I got like P15, and then the sprint I just couldn't do anything on the 3 starts, because you know it reset 3 times. Every time I just had a bad start. So like I didn't gain positions on the sprint, and then on the actual race start I did really well. I never got bumped, and I managed to like climb a lot. So I'm really surprised.
Yeah, with all those race restarts with the sprint race, people got enough practice doing their doing the race start, and then by the third one that we had to do, and well by the fourth, which is this feature race, everyone kind of figured out how to start a race here in Miami.
I guess.
Yeah, including you. So congratulations, P2 for you, and I think Mafiosa's gone, isn't he?
Mafiosa went to go to Arcadium, so I'm here as proxy.
Well, Jolly the Duck.
Crazy.
Yeah, well, how'd your race go, dude? How'd your race go?
My race was so beautiful you wouldn't understand it. Bro, I was trying to go for flat, man, and that was like just stressful, man. Like I was so chilling, so great. I struggled to get flat, man. That's like the worst outcome right now.
No
brother,
flap.
You wouldn't believe it.
Who got the flap? Actually, don't know.
Hotspot.
Hotspot did? Oh. Well, still, Mafiosa, first place there. Front to back race win there. I think he led, well, he didn't lead, but he was, he pit early on, but he pretty much was leading the entire race front to back and had no regrets there with his race pace that just dominated this league. And, well, there you go. Our podiums, and I think all the FC drivers have left to go practice, but we will still give everyone the snowballs. Snowballs.
Yikes. And then...
Here you go. Pop the champagne, and congratulations to our race winners, Mafiosa, 30 Gilo, and JH Dash for FC1. As we get ready for the FC2 race, which starts in about 30 minutes time. if you want to go see that or
Yeah,
go
so good.
participate in that,
Let's
all you have
go.
to do is
I think that was
jump
an
on
accurate representation.
event.prospects.com. Event.prospects.com is that IP with a Java client of 1.20 or higher. And you are free to race as long as you press the teal button that's been appearing in chat right there. Is how you join. And you can participate in the 100-player races that happen here on Prospects. What an excellent venue we have here in Miami. And I hope you guys enjoyed this race here. I believe we move on. Is it Canada that's next? I actually have no idea. I don't do my research. Is it Canada the next race? We have quite a break by a couple weeks. Once again, but it is Canada who's coming up next in 2 weeks' time. So we'll see you then as we say goodbye to Miami from FC1. But don't go anywhere. In a couple minutes, we're going to start FC2. We'll see you on the other side. Bye. All right, we are back to Miami for FC2's turn on the track, and they've already been putting in the laps, putting in race starts. Actually, they're doing a 8-lap quick race just because they feel like it. We're starting a little bit later this time for FC2, just to be aware. As F1 finishes up their racing, we're gonna start as soon as that race ends, which is gonna be at around 20 minutes time. Exit 40, whatever that time, the hour means to you. For me, that's 11:40. To others, that might be 8:40 or 9:40 p.m. So, welcome back to FC2, and we have an amazing show for you. Once again, here Miami had a great race in FC1 earlier today, and it's gonna be more action, more fun here for FC2. And Oink, why don't you share what crazy shenanigans we can have here at Miami?
Yeah, I'm very excited to see what the FC2 drivers are going to pull off here, because this track is just insanely difficult to try and push, especially in the second sector where you have you're done with the first straight. You can teleport to me, Blue. This corner specifically is possibly one of the most challenging corners, because you can easily get bumped if any driver messes up. If anyone scrapes the corner there, because it's such a humongous block stop of this race, then you will get punished if you get bumped here.
Yeah,
if you scrape too much, you're gonna lose a full second. If you go absolutely wide, you can lose 2 seconds. It's the variety is impossible to predict.
Yeah, and there's 3 different ways people are taking this. You can kind of see how all of them are doing it. Some of them are hitting the wall tap. I think we have 2 drivers who are sitting there pinpointing where you're supposed to bump, maybe. I'm not sure what they're doing, but you can wall tap it. Actually, and then
4 different.
There you go. There's Ozone doing a 360 wall tap there. Gustav doing it as well. You can block stop it as well. Ficky going for the block stop there. You can do a mix of both. There's Edward Avocado and Chopstick doing both, or you can just take the corner normally. You can see
it seems like
there's
there's around 4 different types of ways you can take this corner. Just make sure you take the correct one so you don't get yourself messed up, especially with the humongous 100 driver race that we have today. And otherwise, the 4 of them would be just taking it normally, being comfortable with it. You could try and send a block stop. You can even try and send a wall tap, a 360 wall tap or a wall tap, just either one your choice. Or you can combine the wall tap and the block stop.
Full send, going for it. Yeah, I don't think there's many corners that do something like this. It's pretty bizarre in the boat racing world to have a corner. You have 4 different ways. You can block stop, you can wall tap, you can wall tap, block stop, or you can just take it normally. Like, it's so many options. And
yeah, and Blue, it's so difficult after that as well, especially with the extremely slow sector that you have right after, like, set of corners you have right after that. Like you think you were safe from all the bumping after you get past it, until you reach this part. Someone can mess up, someone can clip the wall, and he can take you with him. So up until the very last straight, or the second last straight of the racetrack, it's just pure danger as long as you have
the chaos sector.
five drivers ahead of you, even.
Call it the chaos sector.
And after that, you even have after that you have a really long straight, and this will be another chaotic corner as well, Blue. The very last hairpin of the Miami circuit, we have changed it quite a bit. Gave it a little water wall tap so that the wall tap isn't too overpowered, giving the opportunity for a possible boat tap. But players are gonna have to figure out how to boat tap, because it's not an easy one to try and stick, especially with all the blue carpets being gone from it. So
yes,
we have a show in our hands, Blue.
Oh yeah. And, if you want to join the show, real quick, if you want to join the show, it's pretty simple. All you have to do is have a Java 1.20.1 and up, and then join event.frostix.com is what you need to do. And all you have to do, and then you just click on these teal buttons. You can see them in the bottom left there. Click the sign up for FC2-26. It's kind of locked up by our graphic, but there you go. Click on one of those, and you're signed up, ready to race. And it's starting in about 13 minutes time here.
Oh yeah. we have 132 players in Frostix today, Blue. So
yeah, and 77 of them are currently assigned. Although we still have 13 minutes to go, as said. So we'll make that 100. Yes, plenty of drivers willing to hop on the home of boat racing. Of course, FC1 and FC2 are proudly hosted on frostix.com, the home of boat racing. 500 plus tracks. And yeah, you can quick race all day long with other drivers. Some of them even world-class drivers that you just saw, including this one, Ferrari 15, wearing blue today. Currently tops the standings in FC2. Let's talk
Wearing
about that a
blue
little bit.
today.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah.
Maybe for another team in a different league. Maybe he
No,
forgot to
I
change
think all
his
the
skin.
Fox Ferrari guys are doing it.
Yeah.
Is Killo
Ferrari
doing
15
it?
is
Yeah,
he's still
Killo's
Fox
also in
Ferrari,
blue.
obviously.
So I think it's all the Fox Ferrari guys are in blue today.
I mean, we saw Suda Siegel earlier as well in blues, and he's driving for the academy team. Yeah, he's currently in a
Yeah,
quick
you can see
race
there's
right
three
now,
of them.
just-
Oh my gosh, Dr. Spatz is Taco and Suda Siegel. There's Ferrari 15 right
Yeah,
behind,
they're all
all in the
racing
blue. Yeah.
I guess it's their special livery. It's their way of making a special livery in Miami. We'd love to see it.
Yeah, that's awesome from these guys. That's really cool.
But yeah. I mean, we can talk about the teams standings as well while we're talking about the teams. Fox Ferrari dominated Saudi Arabia last time around as well. I mean, especially after that unfortunate lag spike that Ferrari had, causing him the win, giving Sleepwalking and Slowpoke Racing their first win in FC2. It's still been a solid performance for them. They actually scored the same exact points than they did in Bahrain, and scoring the most points in both races as well. Fox Ferrari is leading with a 400-point gap, followed by Kia Racing, Guarana, Frog.
And to be clear, 400 points. I mean, is it sounds like a lot. It's not as much. Like we have a different point system for FC2 versus FC1. So
getting the top 10 is will guarantee you around for 140 points, I think. So solid. Just make sure you finish the race. We have lots of points to distribute. And I also do want to talk about Lurka Pop, who just overtook Sub-Zero Racing for P6. They were on fire in Saudi Arabia too, getting a P4 and P8 for Techno Gustav and Laser Sloth. Two OG drivers that we'd love to see here in FC2. Kia Racing Juniors is not doing too bad as well. They also scored 300 points in the previous race in Saudi Arabia. Many strong contenders to see here. There's so many that I haven't mentioned. So many close battles. And speaking of, I want to go through the individuals because I mean Builder Matty, although he's sitting in third place, Techno Gustav is about to slam dunk him in points here. He's got. Yeah, Builder Matty didn't have the strongest of races last time, unfortunately, in Saudi Arabia. Techno Gustav getting fourth place. It's a humongous performance for him in Saudi Arabia, and he catches up 60 points, getting him up to P4. We got Omega Mist, Lucas Trinas, J-Tastic, Sleepwalking, who got his first win and sitting in P8. FMLG, Zook Sneelu completing the top 10. And obviously, our top two drivers right now are two Fox Ferrari drivers, Ferrari F15 and Kirilo. So it's really tough for any other team to try and find an answer to them.
Yeah.
Ferrari arguably would have had 3 wins this season, and his worst position was last time around in Jeddah.
Yeah, 6th position, right?
Well, 6th position, but he at the same time he did lose 30 seconds because of internet issues.
Yeah, can you believe that? You're 5 races into the season, your worst performance is 6th spot. And if you're an F1 fan, that's like, oh, that's pretty normal. But you have 100 drivers on this track, man, and you got to beat. And Ferrari 15 has been consistently beating 95 of them every single race.
Yeah, it's this season a total of 216 unique drivers already in the first 5 races. That is just a mesmerizing number, even compared to last year.
And Ferrari's better than all of them. As it stands right now, he's been dominating these races. I don't know where. We didn't really see him compete too much last year towards the FC2 championship. He was there, but he wasn't.
Well, he was a rookie. He was a rookie last year, and he was obviously on the improvement curve. All of a sudden, getting a humongous result in Australia. So It's a fair result. Ferrari 15, well, definitely good enough for FC1, but decided to go full time in FC2 because he wants to dominate the championship, like
Yeah.
a certain Norwegian that we've seen last season.
Yeah. No, I think it's good for him. It's good for him to run out this full FC2 season before moving full time to FC1. Simply, I mean, one, it's a blast to be here. It's a blast to win races and lead a championship because it's gonna be tough for him to do that in FC1 as it stands right now. Although we still have like almost a full year before, before we continue that, but
Mafioso winning half the races. It's I mean, he's on a dominant run this season, Blue, and yeah, just
well then
I just say enjoy the show.
yeah, oh, yeah, absolutely. So then what does it take to beat Ferrari 15? Maybe here in Miami specifically. What do you think drivers maybe like even his teammate Killer or Builder Matty, Gustav, what do they need to do to maybe Omega Miz currently in fifth
if you
right
ask
now?
me, this track kind of looks like a balance of the many different types of corners we see in boat racing. You have some of the fast corners, fast sweepers coming in into sector 1 especially, and you need absolute boat control position going into these corners. In the really slow sector after the wall tap block stop that I was showcasing earlier, you need to make sure that you know your wall priority stuff, because that can be very effective. That can affect your performance a lot. If you hit the wall, you can lose a second, and even taking into account that you have possibly 30 drivers trying to hound you down and chain bump you down to their position. So
Yeah, exactly.
it's
Get a little lucky on this corner. I mean, that's how Mafioso won his race in FC1, nailing this corner every single lap through and through. Because if you
I wouldn't
you
call
get
that luck if it.
it's not
I wouldn't call
luck.
that luck if he gets it every lap.
No, it's not luck. It's skill. It's absolutely skill.
Yeah, Mafioso's just that talented, and we're gonna see that same talent come through with some of these other drivers who decide to drive in FC2. Obviously, the top 10 in FC1 from today are not allowed to race this time in Miami. So, yeah.
Yeah. Well, we've talked about how you win a race. How would you lose the race? What are things to avoid here in Miami that maybe some of the drivers might fall into?
Well, as to lose a race as a front runner, to like absolutely get yourself destroyed in the race. I mean, a lot of it is getting unlucky with your back markers. A lot of it is getting unlucky with your pit stop. But there's still some strategy to it. You can see what driver, like you can tell by the scoreboard as a driver, what drivers are struggling the most, which ones are you gapping, which ones are catching up to you since you're dealing with humongous traffic. FC2 might be a lower league, but personally, I feel like FC2 has like a lot more technicality than in strategy compared to FC1. Despite thinking that FC2 is like mainly based on luck, on
it's just
what
absolute chaos, though. Yeah.
Yeah. Basically, whoever tames the chaos the best. Ferrari has done it the most so far, almost winning half the races, and we've seen it happen from Hotspot as well earlier this season. I think he won the Japan Grand Prix. Omega has won in Bahrain, Sleepwalking won in Saudi Arabia, followed by Gaming Moment, who had its redemption race in the previous a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, well, another thing I would say for especially like the newer drivers who are just now popping onto FC2, who maybe aren't competing against Ferrari, Killer, Builder Matty, and the such, who won't be seeing them only until they get passed by these drivers. But for the drivers who are maybe a little bit newer to boat racing, I'd say stay on track. Stay on track no matter what. Stay on track for as much as possible. Slow down, wait, or literally like, just stay behind somebody and not try and push past them. Is how you're gonna stay consistent and get that pace done on this track here. Just you know, a lot of these drivers doing these crazy moves, especially right here. There goes 32 Nova and J-Tastic doing these impressive block stops. You're like, oh, that's not too hard. Let me go. And then every single lap you go for it and you whiff it. Well, at that point you're losing time, so just take the corner normally.
Take the corner normally. Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with taking. We showcase all these fast drivers who are able to do it, but remember that most of the drivers here in this 100-player race are not good enough to do these consistently. Although you are seeing a lot of them doing it, but you know, there's Captain Glasses and it looks like Shuttleman, Barely, Rapping Ivy, kind of taking a little bit more cautious approach versus like Builder Matty who's doing this wall tap nonsense. That yeah, it requires practice. It requires practice, and if you don't have it, then it is very difficult to learn it. Only the best of the best can really kind of sight read those types of moves.
Yeah, we see the FC1. Even the best can mess them up.
Yeah,
So-
Kane. It's like is it Kane or that struggles with it.
A lot. Well, everyone actually, except for possibly Mafiosa. He was pretty much immune to it, and
Yeah. No, the guy's talented. Well, we have reached our 10-minute window after F1 has ended, so hopefully we'll be starting with our qualifying here. And qualifying is different actually this time around. We haven't even gotten to it for FC2. It's a sprint race format this year, this time around in Miami, and I love the sprint race format because
one shot. We have a one-shot qualier today, Blue.
I
forgot
love
about
one
that.
shot quality. So here's how it works. If you missed the FC1 broadcast where we explained it, here we go again. The sprint race format is a format that takes place about 5 races every season, and Miami is one of those races. There's 3 parts to it instead of 2. The first part is the one-shot quality. Drivers will take 1 lap, only 1, to set their fastest time. The fastest time gets put on pole position for the sprint race, and of course, you really want a pole position here. In Miami, as we've seen, Mafiosa been able to really convert that really well here during the feature race. So after the one-shot quality, move to a sprint race, which is going to be about, I think last time we had 7 laps. It might be a little bit shorter here in FC2. So 5 or 6 laps.
I believe. 4 or 5 laps, maybe.
Yeah, 5 laps, no pits, just drive, right? Like, just drive a race start, and then if you're able to survive, if you're able to do well, then you earn yourself a better position to the feature race, which is treated just as normal. So,
Speaking of, we have our humongous, Neapolitan ice cream once again in this blob of drivers here.
yes, sir. Yes, we love our sprint race format. I love it to bits, and I wish
And
it's
it's
in every
West-
single.
it's
Not maybe
West
not every
Cameo.
single race, because otherwise it's not special. But
Oh, what the hell is going on? Sorry, I'm distracted by the guy in chat. Oh man. Okay. Well, moving on.
All
Yeah.
right. Well,
We're gonna be going on with our one shot soon. 30 seconds in the timer because I don't know. Maybe we might see a few Aura farmers in the back there in our quali, but as usual, Blue. Just watch the humongous fireball head into turn 1, which is also a really tricky corner to get. The corner is pretty much blind, and you don't know how far you are. Sometimes you don't know how far beyond the corner you're gonna be going. Maybe you go too wide, or maybe you just get it right. If you turn too much, then you're just in the wall. So.
well, here we go. The one
here
shot
we go. We got
quality
3
is starting in 3, 2, 1. 1 lap is all it takes. Here we go, and 1 lap is really all you get.
How Teddy is Aura farming.
Where they go? They
And
all.
a bunch of people already messed up the wall tap corner. A few people. Life Never has a different move there. Look at him go.
Oh, I can't even see. Good luck trying to
I saw
find
the
him
one
in this
back. He was
blob,
flying.
but
yeah, Joka now. He wasn't able to race here today in FC1.
he was. He
but
just
he's
lagged out a
pulling up.
bunch, but yeah.
Oh, okay. So he didn't race here today in FC1. He's here in FC2 today, and he's leading the pack of FC2 drivers, blasting into the first part of the lap here into Sector 2. This is the corner that I've been talking about.
This is makes or breaks your
few minutes
qualifying
now.
run. Here we go. How's Joker doing? Pretty dang well
Oh,
for
that's
Joker.
clean from the Brazilian. Look at that. Oh, but here comes Gaming Moment as well. He's on a fire phase at the moment, going into sector 2, into the really
The chaos zone.
tight
The
corners
chaos
there.
zone.
Captain Bunny, we saw him do well in the sprint, in the sprint quality as well. Gaming Moment is pulled up. Rubik, Nami, Mopeki, Ivan the Miner is up here in the top 10, and I mean, who can we possibly see here? Joka is leading the pack.
Oh,
once
Mega
again.
Miz trying to go for a
People's
bold
Grave.
block step
Mega
there.
Miz just
Whips
stopped.
it.
He just stopped. He gave up. And Joka is going to be leading the pack by quite a margin.
Yeah, this is his to lose.
113.8. That is a powerful time.
That is really, really good from Joka, and not going to be... Oh, Ferrari 15 takes it from him. Down to the bag.
Oh, boy. Yep. All of that glazing blue we did earlier has reason.
Yeah.
So, Ferrari at 15. She's going to be leading the first 5 laps of today's sprint race. So, amazing stuff from him.
Wow.
13 times. Oh my.
I really thought Joka, I was like, who's going to beat?
there.
Who on earth could beat that? And I look at the leaderboard. Oh, Ferrari 15 hasn't finished the lap yet. And then boom, right to the top there. Ferrari 15 just 700ths in front of Joka there for our one-shot quality. We'll see him on the front row for our sprint race.
Yeah, we thought no one from Fox Ferrari had an answer to Joka, and yeah, otherwise going to the top 10. Ferrari, Joka, Gaming Moment, Teddy is happy, Rubik, Nami, Captain Bunny, having another strong one shot. Ivan the Miner up into P8, never had Windows, and Ozone, another old-time driver. He's racing for Lurkapop, I believe, right?
Yeah, I believe so. He is, or maybe it's Fox Ferrari. It might be Fox Ferrari. I think he was wearing blue, so I think he is. Omega Miz is taking his sweet time. The other drivers have already completed a second lap. By the time he's completed his, he's slowly crawling across the track. Yeah. Well, there you go. A 1:13.7 is the time to beat. That is really impressive. You get one lap to do
Ozone
that.
will not be scoring points for Fox Ferrari today. And NG Main he's sitting in 12th though. That's a decent spot. He's only 2 spots behind Ozone. And I mean, race starts in Miami. You've seen turn 1 happen. You've seen the carnage already in FC1 with 30 drivers. You're gonna see it now with 100. So
yeah, that 1:13.7 rivals Mafioso's 1:13 from FC1 there. So you know, this he knows what's up for our team, and he's gonna start this sprint race in the front. So.
We did see Hotspot's fastest lap of 1:13.4 in like mid race.
Yeah, kind of nuts too. Yeah. Now these drivers are as fast can get. It seems like. And Ferrari 15 is one of them, starting in the front row, the best position to be in for our sprint race. And once again, if you don't know how this works, they're going to get a 5-6 lap race maybe. And yeah, the results of that race will start the grid for the feature race. So if you messed up your one-shot quality, well, you get an option to pass everyone in the sprint race, the race start here, and then go for it and do it again. I love the sprint race format. It just provides action. I was talking earlier, you know, for those who do content on racing, I think some of them are starting to get into it, like Ivan the Miner.
And there we go. The grid's been loaded, and yeah, the grid's been loaded, and the person in last place is starting in the middle of the last straight. Empe having a perfect 100 to his name. Oh, next, some of them are just being added. They're being added late. And look at how far back they are.
There's Legendary 7 being added, 102nd. We saw him join during qualifying.
Sorry, driver spot. There's Spooky Jimmy making a cameo after, well, pulling off some little troll moves in FC1. Otherwise, we can go to the front. Let's go down. Yoder Ferrari at 15 starting us off with Joka side to his side. Gaming Moment. Teddy is happy. Rubik, Nami, Captain Bunny, Ivan the Miner. Nemerad Windows, Ozone, Mopeki, NG Main, Zook, Nilu, Fiki, Chopsticks, Truck Souls, Kilolo, Drelkaz, Tekad, Builder Matty, Rabotas, Skeweet Toiletta, Suda Seagull, Ephraim LG, Ali Galaxy, Saitamos, Fokor Dented, Laser Slot, Beerly, Brecky, SPH, Ice Joe, Arthur Holmem, Renicas 1, Lucas.
The real Renicas.
Yeah, the real Renicas. Lisachi, Hale, Rapping Ivy, Deceptive MC, Eduardo Avocado, Your Happy Place, Dr. Spats, J-Tastic, Miloko, Mandiamente, Wrath of Finland, Digo, Shadow Man, and P. Soka in P50. I decided to go for a sprint race into the grid order. So
there you go, and plenty more drivers to be behind
50 more
Strix
drivers
will
to
have
be,
50th.
to be shown as well.
So
I mean, there's a huge gap here as well because we have a few missing drivers, but we will be getting underway in just quite a bit now.
yeah.
So
How are you going to
best of luck
survive
to
this
you
turn
all.
one? It's one of the thinnest first turns, and it's quite a hairpin too. Really, really short run up to it as well. So we'll see the action of how this goes, and we'll keep an eye on what happens here at turn one because it is going to be crazy. I guarantee if you're not in the front 20, you are going to get bumped here. Just how little can you get bumped on this first corner? Is all that you're going to try and do. Maybe every time you start one of these 100-player races, there's always one person who's going to try and go for like the craziest move ever. We've seen the clips, most notably.
Hey, we've seen Soda Soka do it. I live streamed Small Sprague Shop, and he went from last place in the sprint race, and he won the race completely with pure dominance. 20 seconds ahead of Ilda some more, and maybe we might see something similar. From the people in the back, Legendary 7 Life Network are 2 talented drivers. We've seen Omega Mist win an FC2 race before as well. And I wouldn't be surprised.
All right, well, here we go. It's a 3, 2, 1, and the sprint race is underway. 5 laps to go. Ferrari 15 is going to lead us off with Joko right behind him into turn 1. We'll keep an eye on them later, but let's watch this turn 1. It's just chaos before it.
Ruba getting bumped. Captain Bunny and Ivan the Miner. Here we go. Not me as well. Getting into the action, but right in the front we have, Teddy is happy starting in 4th place. It's going to be Joka, Ferrari, and Teddy is happy, and then Gaming Moment have to bail out of it after starting in 3rd place all of a sudden. But Teddy is happy. Really good start from him, especially starting in 4th place. He did have the outside line, but he took it extremely cleanly. Now we have to see how well these 3 drivers take this extremely difficult corner. It's a 360 wall tap. It's Teddy scraping the corner. Can Gaming Moment find a move around him? It's going to be really close. I don't think he's going to hold it. He's going to stay out of it. And Ferrari 15 and Joka. Yeah, only 2 remain. Joka is going to remain in that tandem. It's going to be close for him. 4/10. He's just barely hanging on. What is going to happen here in the very last hairpin? Pretty much the last corner. After the next 2 corners are pretty much free to take. It's going to be 6/10 for Joka. It's so close for him as we head into lap 2. Ferrari 15 is trying to kick the Brazilian out of tandem. And I think he has 0.67 between the 2 of them. Ferrari 15 into turn 1. Joka gets bumped. Teddy is happy, takes it. It takes position happily. And Joka is going to fall back to tandem with Gaming Moment, who has taken 3rd place away from him. Nami with a really good start in 5th place. Ozone with an even better start, sitting in P6 with a 3-way tandem going on between Builder Matty, Killer Lord, and Never Had Windows. So we have 2 of the top 3 people in the individual standings in this battle. Never Had Windows is not to be counted out though. And another tandem battle behind them as well. But once again, Blue, we watched this wall tap / block stop corner. And
here we go. Here we go. Enter the chaos zone.
Taking it normally. Builder Matty, Killer Lord gonna go for the wall tap. He's gonna be close to 2 of them. Ozone has lost 5 positions all of a sudden. That is bad for him.
Builder Never Had Windows took that wall tap super early, but he was able to hold on to it. I was quite impressed. I thought he was not going to make the corner. He took the wall tap so much earlier than the other 2, but managed to hold on.
We already have a back marker. We already have a back marker. Gamer Night as well.
Oh, he bumps.
Oh my goodness!
He bumped everybody.
Oh my word! It's gonna be a wall of China in the straight. Who's gonna get bumped? Ivan the Miner, Rubik, Chopstick. Everyone is getting bumped.
No!
Mopeki getting a dodge, getting 5 overtakes at once in the straight after chaos has been ensued in the straight by a back marker.
He's still there. Gamer Night is just he's still sitting there on the straight.
Gamer Night is ping ponging all over the track like a bowling ball on rails. It is insane. Teddy is happy all of a sudden. It's in the lead of the race. Oh my, what is going on? Ferrari 15 is going to be bumped. Chaos. Teddy is happy, gets bumped. So does Joka. Whereas Ferrari, he gets past the entire train already. He has clean air pretty much in front of him, but it's lap 3. You already know what lap 3 means, Blue. And
it means, it's party time. It's party time now. Entering the chaos zone, Joka managed to make a much better block stop than Teddy is happy, who goes a little bit too wide there. Gonna make the overtake there.
He has to get, Ferrari does have to get past another back marker. Joka's catching up slightly, but it's not gonna be enough. Ferrari 15 got past him very cleanly. Teddy is happy he's catching up as well. So is Nami.
Watch out for the ping pong. Here comes the drivers. Slide
Oh
right
my
through the
word.
sides of them. Yeah.
I'm gonna keep like, oh, OG Puber gets bumped, Nami gets bumped, Gaming Moment gets bumped, Stinson gets bumped. What about the other drivers? Everyone's slowing down a bunch here. Look at that, everyone taking it safe, understandably so. Builder Matty getting the best of it though, and look at that, it's just pure chaos behind him. Ivan and Miner, look at these people. There's
That's
so many people scrambling for the top 10, and those gaps just mean tandem after tandem. And within those tandems, even more backmarkers are getting in the mix.
take a look at Ficky's
Ferrari,
position.
though.
6th place for Ficky right now. Oh, now 7th. But Ficky has done an excellent job. We saw him just slide right through one of the. Oh, he gets bumped though. He gets bumped. He's gonna lose one spot there.
Oh, yeah.
Ozone's coming back from this one. A little
Oh,
bit.
look
He's
at
in
that
11th now.
strong performances coming from the Fox Ferrari drivers here today. We got Ferrari 15, we got Kirillol and Ozone pulling up. NG Main is also driving for points here for Fox Ferrari. So humongous stuff for them. But what about the actual positions? So Gaming Moment and Builder Matty seem to be fighting it out, I believe. Where are they at the moment? Where are they? There's Nami. And there's
Oh, there's a little bump there from Bandamente, causing chaos for Joka and people behind.
Nami, whoa, Nami getting a good bow tap there, just a clean one. Joka is gonna fly ahead of his Brazilian comrade who is a backmarker to him. Hamarako's feeling brave going for a bow tap, but scraping the outside of the track there.
Well, we got 2 laps to go now. Ferrari 15 leading it off. Teddy is happy managed to get all the way up into 2nd.
That is 2 seconds though, Blue. One bump can cost you 5. So.
Especially if it's on that straight there. I mean, there's no avoiding some of those backmarkers if they ping pong off those walls.
Yeah, some of them are laggy, some of them are new, so they just as I described them, a bowling ball
Yeah.
a bowling ball on the safety rails. But yeah, Ferrari 15 catching up to another train. He has to slow down on the straight. Here comes Teddy. He's happy. He's trying to get a tandem. Ferrari 15 got bumped earlier. Is it going to be another lead change? Ferrari 15 getting a better corner. Teddy's going to get sticked out of tandem. And it's going to be on the very last lap, Ferrari 15 is going to fly way past Teddy. He's happy. But what about Robotas? Can he have an answer? There goes Teddy's happy.
Post.
Through he goes into the straight. But what could possibly happen in the straight? Is there anyone in the way? I don't think anyone's in the way. Robotas could be deciding the fate of these 2 drivers. It's gonna be a send by the 2 drivers into the water wall tap, but around Shining Steel they go, and Ferrari 15 keeps the lead, but only just. Teddy is happy, joins him in the front row, but with a close finish. Oh my word, Joka comes into 3rd place after starting the front row. Gaming Moment, our top 4 has not moved, but Builder Matty moving up to 5th place. It's a strong finish. Vicky getting up there as well into P6 with Rubik and P7 after a bad result in FC1. We have our top 10 completed. Ozone, I mean, we have 3 Fox Ferrari drivers in the top 10, Blue.
That is,
if this keeps up, everyone's in danger.
Everyone's in danger. Yeah, I mean, hey, they have what 600 points on the rest of the field right now, and oof, it's gonna be quite a climb for any other team. Looking at Akita Garana to take this one. The rest of the drivers still finishing 30th, coming in, and 32nd. This is just a sprint race, so don't go anywhere. We got a feature race after this, the big one that earns you points. But front row is Ferrari 15 and Teddy is happy. Did not expect Teddy to jump into 2nd place like that. Oh, a little bit of a bump there. Gonna lose. Filippo is gonna lose 3 positions on the last second there. Just a couple blocks away from the finish line. But impressive stuff there, and I didn't realize how much that the straight was going to be an issue. You know, we didn't see
lap
any.
2 as well. And
yeah,
in lap 2 as well, we had gaming night cause absolute carnage on the straight there. The first 5 drivers have gotten past him easily.
Well, there is gamer night just there. He's got another lap to go. He just finished lap 3. We just saw him go through.
Yeah. I'm glad to see a lot of drivers finishing the race too. 78 drivers so far across the line, and
oh, Mega Man he's doing it again. He's throwing his session.
My word.
This guy.
Yeah. He's being a little goofball. We see a few of those in FC2, and I mean, like, I don't know. They make their own fun.
Yeah. They don't care about points, championships, or race wins. They care about
what is Laser doing. What the heck? I wonder what Laser's doing with his command blocks right now.
He's holding one. What is he? He's placing one on the start line.
What is he doing?
I don't know.
Yeah, he's gonna sabotage the entire race. Jolly the Duck has some devious strategies behind his back, so Jolly the Duck.
He's up to no good here,
Jolly
Lurker Pop.
Oh, he's pretending to be an actual duck and going for a swim. What? He's walking on water. What is this?
Jolly Duck, team owner of Lurka Pop, probably one of the more popular teams.
And the pit crew.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, he
Taking
sets
over
up
the
his
last
pit
pit
lane.
stop.
They set up their pit lane a little bit differently. You are allowed to do this, but it literally slows him down. He has to pull his levers or release people in, push the wheels up on this thing, so it allows him to do the pit stop, and then, yeah. But lots of bumping being happening here in FC2, and of course, why would you not expect the bumps to happen? There's 100 drivers on the track. But Happy Master asks, why do you get bumped when people run into you and not them? Well, there is a server desync, so that's why we have these lightning rods. We think we have them off for FC2 right now. But generally, you can see a lightning rod in front of the drivers ahead. That is their actual position. They have a ghost that is a little bit behind them that you can bump into. Yeah. But they will be
So
already
you might
in
see
front
another.
of you. Yeah.
You might see another player's boat behind you, but don't try to bump that.
Yeah.
That's that is not where they are.
It's about what,
They're-
5/10 or so, or maybe a little bit less.
It's 65 hundredths of a second if I remember correctly.
There you
So 0.65 is the gap between the usual gap between rod to ghost. Obviously, that can be very that could be very misleading since a lot of people have high ping as well from Europeans. We have a bunch of Europeans here in the community, and they could be struggling here today as well. I mean, Ferrari clearly isn't though, but
There we go. There's our sprint race wrapped up. Don't go anywhere. We have a feature race out of this, and real quick, if you want to join, you got to be on your Minecraft client like right now, like legitimately. But if you have the time and you can do it real quick, you can join the race now. It's still open if you want to join. Event.prosix.com, and then you just type in slash race. What is it? Slash event.
I just realized the Pelicans have a strong lineup going on into this. Teddy is happy in gaming moment. Are in Pelicans right now, sitting in second and fourth. So
yeah, not too bad from the fifth place team.
I'll go down the order once again. I'll go up until the top 50. Ferrari 15, once again in pole position. Teddy is happy. Joka, Gaming Moment, Builder Matty, Fiki, Rubik, Nami, Ozone, Killerlog, Zuchnilu, Saitamo, NG Main, FMLG, Mopeki, Struxel, Ivan the Miner, Never Had Windows, Renakas 9 this time. The Laser Slot, Tekad, like Galaxy, J-Tastic, Brecky, Lucas, Chopstick, Ice Joe, Rapping Ivy, Techno Gustav, Captain Buddy, Beerly, Suda Seagull, Dr. Spats, Eduardo Avocado, Kai Ninja, Skibby Toletta, Arthur Homem, Digo, Drifty Ducks, Renakas 1, Deceptive FC, Italian name, Miloko, Filippos, Vitor, Nova, Spooky Jimmy, Froco Dente, Hill, and your happy place in the top 50. We'll fly through the rest of the order. And
there's so many drivers, man. I love this league. You don't experience this anywhere else. I'll tell you that. You don't experience racing like this anywhere else on any other boat racing league, any other racing league ever. You don't experience racing like this. This is FC2 at the Miami Grand Prix underway.
Unless you're starting in the very front of the grid, I described the race start in FC2 as a Hunger Games bloodbath. So
Hunger Games bloodbath. Yeah, and about 3 laps in, you enter party time. Yeah, I love these
you
terms.
enter party time. It's
all the backrockers show up. Yeah.
But yeah, it's just amazing what we can witness here as commentators, as viewers of this race, and even better as racers. So
yeah, for Fatin has the experience of possibly winning this one and winning this league if he can do it. We're only 5 races in, but you know he's got quite a commanding lead, and well, we've seen with Demon Addict last year that kind of lead can hold you off for quite a long time. and it evidently can win you your first ever FC2 championship win. Only shared by Demonetic right now. Demonetic's the only one. But take a look. So many drivers that
We have
participate
94
in
drivers
this.
here today. It's still more seconds. No, it's still more drivers than seconds on the track. So.
Oh boy. Lap set to 20. Have fun. Race control says that
wow,
is
we got 4 extra laps. The FC. Keep in mind the FC1 race was 21 laps.
yeah, they're gonna have a full race here.
So people are gonna have fun. Look at the chat go crazy in Minecraft. Everyone is going crazy. Some positive, some negative, and I mean that's just what we like from FC2.
Absolutely. But we didn't set up the poll this time around by accident because we're so excited about this race. But please put it in chat there if you want to put your vote in for who do you think is going to win this one, whether it's Ferrari, Teddy, Joka, Game Mode, Builder, Maddie. Some very, very fast drivers here. Rubik even behind them. Vicky as well getting a great sprint race start. Please, I invite you to put your name in chat. Who do you think is going to win? But it's a 3, 2, 1. It's lights out and foot to the floor. Ferrari 15 is going to lead us off once again through this turn 1. It's already great.
Gaming moment.
Yeah. All right, keep going through. A lot of scraping going on. Kilo Low trying to get past game moment. Vicky also scraping on the exit there of turn 2, but it seems like it's kind of eased out, except for this front two.
What is happening behind him? There's a humongous gap between this lead group and everyone else. Here we go. Oh, Biggie gets bumped here. Now here comes Never Out Windows. Jay Tassing Mopeki as well. One of the FC1 drivers who gets bumped. Commentator's curse. But there's also a humongous fireball that Mopeki witnesses in front of him. That is a scary sight for him. As we have so many different four-way tandems here in the start of the lap. As I said, bloodbath in the Hunger Games. Joka messing up though. Joka has lost so many positions, and Gaming Moment has flown past him. But what about back to the front? They have a 3-second lead. They have a 3-second lead to Rubik. As Teddy is happy. Oh my goodness, the entire server is lagging. I think.
It is. There is some issues.
Teddy's happy in Ferrari. Have a commanding lead. Rubik has clean air in front of him. As he got a tremendous start from P7. Builder Matty starting from P5, going up to P4. Gaming Moment is following him, and I wonder if I'm gonna check behind. You keep a look on them as I look if anyone gets bumped in the straight already in lap 1. I mean, there is Vicky who got bumped. I mean, it's not that much chaos, but not yet, not yet. But we'll take a look on Ferrari again. Seems like the server has calmed down a tiny bit. He is trying to gap away from Teddy. Is happy. He has 3/10 of advantage. Teddy is happy with a really wide line though, and I think he's gonna have to let go of this tandem unless he's feeling brave. Yes, he's away. He's away from the tandem, but we already have a backmarker coming up. It's Noobfuck. Jump scare here. Teddy is happy to go around the outside, and he's slowing down so much. What is happening?
I don't know. Here comes Rubik. Watch out.
Destroyed. Oh my word. Close calls for these drivers.
Oh, watch out, Laser. Oh my gosh. Here comes 3 more. Oh no, they get bumped. All 3 of them. Zooks and Never Had Windows and NG Main. 3 of them just get thrown to the side of the track. Oh, Joka had a little bit of a lag spike there.
Well. It's quite interesting. Teddy is happy getting bumped though. By, oh my goodness, none other than Gamer Knight, who bumps the wall once again. Will he cause chaos again? I mean, he's at the braking zone already. This time, it won't be as tremendous as the sprint race here in lap 2. And we already have a few people going for a pit. A few pit stops being set in. Ferrari 15 with a commanding lead at the moment. 4 seconds ahead of Teddy is happy after that mishap of back markers. But we're already entering. Guess what, Blue? You can say it.
It's party time. Here comes the back markers.
Ferrari 15 is gonna have the most fun already. Seeing a train of 3 drivers already. Captain Glasses being, I mean, he's one of his teammates actually. Maybe he moved away from him. One of them gets bumped as well. Steam Kid getting away. For so far, so good for Ferrari 15, the Austrian driver here today.
Oh, slow 360 wall tap there. Make sure he doesn't run into a driver in front.
But what about anyone in front of him? There's a lot of backmarkers. So many people can lose their boat control here. It's Taku as well. Ferrari 15 has so many drivers to avoid here in the back straight already. And it's Taku's one of them. there's
there
there's
goes
so many
one.
drivers.
Watch
Oh, it's a
out!
bump by one of them. It's
Oh.
so close for them. What a swerve by Ferrari. Good reaction time from our championship leader as he heads
Watch
into
out, it's not
the
over
final
yet.
corner. A lot of people going for a pit. Look at that
Oh.
train of pig
I
stops
think he just
coming
got
in.
he
Oh
got
my
lucky.
word.
There's a driver who got
Yeah,
disconnected
Ferrari
right in
15
front
has
of him.
dodged a bullet.
Yeah.
He just dodged a bullet there. You have barely coming out of the pit side by side with him. It's Taku is one
Hopefully
of the
Taka's
academy
gonna let him
drivers from
by,
Fox
right?
Ferrari.
It's his own teammate.
Yeah, it's his own teammate, one of the academy drivers, and I mean, I don't know if he's gonna let his teammate pass or he's just gonna let him race. Teddy is happy, is slowly catching up though, since he has clean air until Ferrari. Builder Matty has gone up to the podium position, followed by Gaming Moment and Rubik, who has dropped down to a position. He gets ghosted though, for possibly lagging.
Yeah, generally race control will ghost drivers who are lagging too much. It's impossible to trail a driver who's lagging that bad. And it looks like they caught Rubik out to be doing much that. Yeah, you can kind of see him stuttering there a little bit. I mean, how are you going to trail against him, let alone try and overtake him? So they've ghosted him. Other drivers
Teddy's
cannot
right
see
behind
him.
Teddy's right behind Ferrari. It's
Oh,
it's
boy.
actually really close between the two of them. We should take a look at them as we head into the back straight.
Oh,
That is
watch
one
out,
driver
Teddy!
getting bumped.
Oh.
Teddy getting so close to the wall to avoid him.
Oh, there's
And
another
he has to
one.
swerve once again. Oh my goodness, he gets so close to Stasis Law. And there's another driver. It's Gaming Knight. He getting lapped once again in lap 4 by our race leaders. So many people in the way. Ferrari with a huge swerve. Noobok is in the way. Is he getting? I'm pretty sure he's ghosted. Noobok should probably get ghosted for being in the way. Teddy
Teddy's
got
happy
ghosted
also
as well.
got ghosted. Yeah, I'm
Wait
not
a
sure
minute,
why
what-
he
what-
did. I didn't see much lag from his side there, but
No, the server seems. Yeah, TPS seems to be fine. But like, I mean, we'll take a look into it after. But Ferrari 15 still having one of those a bunch of backworkers ahead of him. But what about the action behind him? Rubik and J-Tastic. I think we can still visibly see Rubik.
yes.
Yeah, Rubik is fighting with J-Tastic. He won't be able to bump him though since he's ghosted. And we have a fight in our hands. Killer Law is right ahead of them. We have 2 backmarkers to decide the fate of this
Oh,
battle.
there's a battle right behind. Builder, Manic, Gamemo, and Ficky all right next to each other.
Oh, and there goes Rubik. He gets bumped by one of the
Oh.
backmarkers. Yeah, there's a 3-way fight between the 3 of them, and we will watch them all take this extremely tricky corner. That seems to be the bane of some of the FC1 drivers. Here we go. Ficky feeling brave, trying to get an overtake. It's not enough for to get deceptive.
They're
J-Tastic
gonna pass J-Tastic here, yeah.
Down the inside of the Deceptive FC. How does he stick the move? I'm not sure, but he's in tandem. Ficky is just barely there as well. But up in the straight, we have people getting bumped as well. Bundy and Mente, one of the Brazilian drivers. It's an easy way to avoid him. J-Tastic just getting past him slightly. But once again, we have another 3-way tandem with 3 different drivers this time. But oh, never mind. Deceptive MC getting bumped out of the tandem. We have Builder Matty, Ficky, 2 very strong drivers here in FC2 this season. And here we go. He's trying to get past Killer. There goes Ficky, unfortunately. Mopeki is getting himself lapped as he does the second pit. But yes.
There you go. J-Tastic,
tough.
Ficky, and Gamemo are still fighting between each other.
Mopeki is not someone you want to count out either. There goes. It's Taku getting bumped as well. It makes it a 4-way tandem. Can they make it a 5-way tandem? Oh, never mind. He gets thrown off the track and he won't get in tandem. Mopeki, though, having the superiority in pace over these 2 other drivers in tandem with him. So, good stuff for him. Builder Matty falling down the order so much. So does J-Tastic. What has happened to them?
They're all in a 3-way tandem right now, it seems. Ficky has managed to pull ahead of some of these guys. But, yeah, it seems like there was some chaos there at the straight. J-Tastic Game Moment.
Oh,
Builder Matty getting bumped there, getting passed by Zook Zinlo. Ivan the Miner trying to take advantage of it, too.
Oh, action up to P4. Action up to P4. Killalone and Laser Sloth are all of a sudden fighting for it. Lurkapop versus Fox Ferrari. Here we go. It's probably the battle between the number 2 drivers in their respective team. But Killalone and Laser Sloth, 2 really old drivers. Laser Sloth feeling brave with the boat tap. That is so close. Does he stay in tandem? I think he stays in tandem.
Yeah, he's still in
Rubik is also
tandem.
joining the mix as well. He's ghosted, so no one gets bumped there within the 3 of them. But it is a 3-way fight for the podium. Oh no, there's 2 positions for the podium as Teddy is happy. Goes for his first pit here in lap 6. As we head into lap 7, we have a 3-way tandem for 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. J-Tastic is trying to join in the fight as well. He did get bumped earlier on in turn 1. Laser Sloth, Killalone, Rubik all getting bumped at the same time. So Oh, that is one hell of a laggy driver. Italian
Yes,
name.
it is.
Yeah, oh my goodness, he's not
You can
ghosted
see
yet, and it's causing
it.
carnage between these three drivers. Oh my, they want to fight for position, but they want to catch up to Ferrari 15, who is 18 seconds ahead of them.
Oh my
So-
gosh, quite dominant so far from Ferrari
Oh,
15.
it's so close.
Oh,
and-
Kilolo gets
it's
bumped.
Kilolo
Rubik
getting
gets bumped
Rubik
as
getting
well.
bumped.
It's
That's Laser's
lasers to get the win there.
That is one rapid sloth there as he takes second place away from these two drivers.
And he doesn't have to worry about Italian name anymore, lagging all over while the drivers behind are just.
Oh, but what about Teddy? I'm curious about how he's doing. He has a humongous amount of traffic ahead of him, not only the back markers, but also for actual position. Gets past Stasis Law. He just got 3 overtakes in the past 3 quarters. Good stuff, Teddy.
Yeah,
So-
man. Right through the chaos zone too. That's the thinnest part of the track, most difficult to get overtakes on. He managed to just
Going
slide right
first,
through everybody.
first pit as well.
Yeah, Killer's going for a pits. Gaming Mode and Zook Zinla going for a pits. Bunch of top 10 drivers
Tastic
going
and
for a
Rubik
pit.
are going at it right now. So
You saw, I
yeah,
think,
a
Engine
fight
Man as
going
well
on between
going
these
in.
two drivers. We have Skibidi Toletta in front of them, and a few more other back markers. SPH and Haliam. Skibidi Toletta getting somehow getting a bow tap there. What in the world? And J-Tastic and Rubik all of a sudden fighting for a podium position. To be fair, a couple of them did go for a pit, but it's still a solid position as long as they keep it with these back markers just swerving side to side like a sine wave in a straight. It's going they're going crazy.
A bump there from Skibidi Toletta.
J-Tastic and Rubik still sticking it in tandem. And what is Sweatslan doing there? What are you taking a screenshot or something?
Uh-oh.
I don't know. But Billermati gave. Oh wait,
Wall
Billermati and
taps.
Rubik.
Wall tap him.
still
It's
going
really
at it.
Oh, there's a giant crocodile.
Oh, that's what he's doing.
Oh,
That's what he's doing. I knew.
Gator time.
I knew something was up with Sweatslan just randomly getting out of spectator mode and spawning. I mean, pretty much the Everglades into Miami now. So.
Well, it makes this turn quite a lot simpler for all those drivers who've been struggling. Gustav doesn't seem to recognize it in time. Omega Miz does. Get the wall tap off the crocodile. I think all drivers are going to be changing, maybe not the fastest ones who can get the wall tap consistently, but a lot of drivers I think will change their entrance to this corner.
Can see it, and I mean, he took a look at it, but decided not to take because he doesn't have enough speed to try and get the wall tap. I mean, it looks like just a safe wall tap to me. It doesn't necessarily look faster because
Yeah.
you need to like go far off the corner to get it. So, hey, I mean, it makes it easier for our newer drivers get to experience a wall tap as well. So.
There you go. Yeah.
Guys, fight for I think there's a fight for position here as well. Blue. Nemrad
Oh,
Windows.
Ferrari's going to go into the
and
pit lane
Rubik.
here, actually. From the lead of the race.
Kind of want to see Nemrad Windows and Rubik. They both have a pit done, and they're both fighting for the same position right now. With Miloko and Kirilo right ahead of them, they're
Ooh.
both hounding down for positions. Nemrad Windows and Rubik. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be Alfrog versus some whatever team Rubik is in. But these are.
I don't know.
I'm not sure. But we have Miloko also in the mix as well. He doesn't have a pit done. Killerlaw got bumped and he loses position. Gaming Moment also has another pit, and we have a 3-way tandem on our hands. Miloko and Rubik have their fight going on, and there's a 3-way fight behind them. Legendary A7 is also joining the party. He started from the very back of the sprint race as well. Keep in mind.
A lot of
And look
carnage
at
here
that, so
going
much
on.
carnage in straight. How are they keeping on the track? That is insane. We have it stuck going for a pit as well, wanting to avoid all the chaos. Here we go, Miloko getting the best out of Rubik, and Kilolo is going to try and find a move around the outside of turn 1. Can he get it? He's trying to get in tandem. That is so close for Kilolo, but he has to move out of the way because of the back marker getting in his way. Ooh, close stuff. Close stuff. Anyway, Ferrari 15 he got out of the pits behind Laser Sloth, who is leading the race now by 4 seconds. And he does get a boat tab. Oh my goodness, I can't wait to see his POV of him yelling boat tab.
Oh, we love Laser. Unfortunately, I did not see that on stream here, but yeah, Laser Sloth currently leading this race, but is the pit down, is going to be overtaken by Ferrari 15 any moment now. Honestly, with 4 seconds behind, this is going to go Ferrari 15's way. He's going to lead this race with 1 pit stop sooner or later. And,
he's trying to hawk down the Laser Sloth. Yeah, the 2-time FC1 champion. But now I'm taking a look at Killerlaw and Rubik as they head into this really long and punishing straight. And doesn't seem like anyone is doing anything crazy right now. Miloko getting bumped badly though. Losing out 2 positions there, unfortunately. Drifty Ducks also
Rubik
getting
going for a pit from
Captain Bunny and
7th.
Rubik going for a pit. Rubik's going for a 2nd pit now, I believe.
Yeah.
So
he is ghosted, so
very
he's been
interesting
struggling to
strategy.
defend
We
against
are-
other drivers, and
Yeah, we're only halfway through the race now, and he's going for a 2nd pit. This is it's an interesting strategy for him. Hopefully it works out. We've seen it happen before in Australia as well. FRMLG going for early pits and suddenly getting 2nd place. Maybe the same fate will happen for Rubik.
let's take a look
only
at
time will tell.
what Teddy's up to. He's actually got a lot of clean air, doesn't he? But he's got Builder Matty ahead of him. Never mind. He runs into a bunch of back markers right as I say so.
Yeah, he has 4 drivers ahead of him. Builder Matty is a decent driver. But what about the 4 others? Hamarakos, who's a very laggy driver in front there. Maybe he's gonna teleport. No, he doesn't. But
Down
Filipos
inside,
and
Teddy's
Chopstick.
happy.
Yeah, Filipos and Chopstick. These are drivers that Teddy is significantly faster than. So maybe we might see a boat tap
boat
here.
tap
maybe.
off Builder?
That's
No,
close.
not
Builder
quite.
Matty getting in his way there. Teddy is happy.
Builder's
Not
gonna go for a
necessarily
pit.
sticking to according to his name, but oh my god, that's a laggy driver there, Hamarakos.
Luckily, Teddy's been able to get into tandem, so you won't particularly see the lags of Hamarakos. He was able to overtake him while he was off track, so wasn't the worst for Teddy.
Fight here. We can find Miloko and Ice Show fighting it out for P8 now. And they have, obviously, I mean, I don't want to point out the obvious, but they do have 3 backmarkers ahead of him. Once again,
there goes
one of them. Yeah, there goes one of them for the 2 drivers. That's a free overtake for them. But there's another tandem in front of him. It's Hill and Apollyon Nia. However you pronounce that name.
Does Ice Joe have a penguin underneath his head there? Do you see this? Take a look at behind him. What he's got going on. He's got a little
really
penguin back there.
For a penguin. Here we go. 360 wall tapper. Ice Show. That is clean from Ice Show. Well, we're talking about his skin. We don't talk about his racing line, but yes, he is.
Oh, he does get bumped though on the racing line.
Oh, and here comes Miloko. It's gonna be the penguin versus the cow. What is it gonna look like for them? J-Tastic goes for a pit from 3rd place, but we look at the fight for P7. What could they possibly do? Miloko's in a tight spot there, 3/10 behind in a tandem fight. It's gonna be Miloko. He's just barely hanging on to it. 4/10. It's just so close. Can he stick it? It's into turn 1.
He's getting a little bit closer. He's just barely holding on here. He got a lot.
Oh my goodness! Ice Show getting close there. It's almost getting bumped as well. Oh my god, how did they not get bumped? Miloko feeling brave as well, getting past Hill. Now we have so many tandem fights going on. Ice Show having to release for another back.
Oh, down the inside, Miloko. There you go.
As brave as ever, and he has to release as well, as much as Ice Joe. We have a 4-way tandem in our hands. Miloko and Ice Joe releasing.
Wait a minute. Getting bumped there, giving Ice Joe the move.
He's the first there to get bumped within the tandem fight. And I guess this fight has to wait if Miloko is to catch up to Ice Joe, and he just gets past 3 back markers. That's so close for him. Oh, the Ferrari. I think Ferrari is in a tight spot right now. Oh my word! Look at it. Look at the traffic he has. But it's like
and
he
they're
just
all
got past
solid
it.
drivers ahead of him too. Wrapping Ivy, Bluko, and
tandem with him.
Currywurst.
I think he's gonna get a very good corner here. Look at that. He's going for
Outside
an
block
outside block
stop?
stop. Crossing grind isn't gonna be enough. He has to release. Oh man.
Almost had an impressive
we're
move
gonna see
there.
something spectacular from this from that. But I mean, we can take a look at him. Maybe he can get an overtake on these drivers. There goes one of them. Wrapping Ivy getting bumped by Fulcar Ardente. Not a terrible driver. He's the
Did you call him a terrible driver? Oh, Ferrari 15.
Oh, no, there goes Ferrari 15 getting passed by Milo. No, what am I saying? Mopeki. Not Miloko.
Not yet.
Yeah, Mopeki sitting in P29 with 2 pits. So a decent race going.
Everyone in front of him just got bumped. Ferrari 15 had the world just opened up to him, and well, he just got past a bunch of drivers on down the straight there. He continues his drive forward. He's gotten that gap to be about 10 seconds now to Teddy. And that's generally the only gap he needs to be worried about. There's Rubik around, I think. Maybe on 2 pits.
But I don't think Rubik is close enough.
No.
although he has 2 pits done, he's absolutely shredding through the field right now. What's it looking like for him? I mean, he got past one of the backmarkers. We got bumped in the straight here and into the tricky corner. Oh my goodness, that
Oh, he
is an
does get
NG
bumped
main
there.
who absolutely destroys Rubik here. And look at that, there's a 4-way tandem flying past him. Oh, that is a scary sight for Rubik. Oh my word, how did he stay alive there? I didn't
It's
even
not
see
done
the
yet. Look at all these
missile.
drivers around him.
Yeah, I didn't even see the missile of 4 different drivers just getting past Rubik there. That's crazy.
There's down the back straight. You gotta be worried here.
Back straight,
You
we have
see
a
all
few
those
people
little boats
releasing.
ahead of
It's
you.
so
Any one of them
close.
goes astray, and oh, there goes
little player
one.
gets bumped there.
Oh,
There goes Sky Ninja. Yeah. And
Gary
what do you mean?
too.
Gary too.
Uh-oh.
Wait a minute. I want to teleport to Sweat's clan. Oh, he made it. He added an obstacle. He added another crocodile who wants to eat up the last turn before the last sector of the track. What the heck?
Last corner of the chaos zone here, as we've been calling it.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem to impact drivers too much. Maybe if they get a little bit too much on the inside.
It's not a terrible obstacle, but if you do get bumped after the corner, then you might get bumped again by Mr. Gary. So seems like Sweats gave him a name.
Gary too.
Isn't he cute?
No, we don't. I don't know why it has a pearl in its mouth, but it does. It's not a clam. Laser's finally
you're in the
entering the
US.
pits. I don't know.
Well, Laserslav from the lead now going to the pits. We're gonna have to find out where he comes out now, and Kirill going for a pit as well. So
I don't think it's gonna be that impressive from Laser. He was leading the race, but it's a lot of drivers have already taken their first pit.
We missed a jolly. We missed a jolly pit.
Well, he's actually not so bad.
He's doing
It's better than I
decently
thought.
right now,
yeah, 4th position. I mean,
Kirill
that's
is ahead of him still in that position.
podium potential for Laser. Although, yeah, Kirill
Well, it's
and
just potential.
Rubik.
Fingers. He's probably has his finger crossed, but it is a strong performance for him. He did get P8 last time in Jeddah. Maybe he can get an even better position this time in Miami. So
Yeah, Killer's not doing too bad either. 8th position on 2 pits.
Even though it's in the other side of the country. But yeah.
Oh, Sweats is telling me in chat that it's a golf ball. It's not a pearl.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, it's a golf ball.
Is this a Happy Gilmore reference?
Oh, is it? Shoot, man. I guess so.
It could be.
Could be. Yeah.
Wait a minute. Let me check. Let me check on the crocodile. If it has a singular eye, then it could be a Happy Gilmore reference.
No, it has 2 eyes.
Okay.
Well, anyway, here comes Kill on 2 pits in 8th position right now. Oh, there. Have we noticed this? Take a look at this. The bridge has fallen. More chaos.
Wait, where are you? Oh, there you are. What in the world? The bridge has collapsed.
What the heck? Goodness. This is even thinner than before.
Even thinner. There's a slight wall tap. This FFC getting messed up there. Jay Tassing and Bill
Yeah, all these drivers are nailing it though. Holy cow! Like all these drivers have figured it out.
Nailing it there. It's not that much of an obstacle. It seems to make it easier actually for some of the drivers. But we have, oh my goodness, look at that, 2 different 3-way tandems here. And what's it gonna look like here into the final hairpin? It's gonna be close from Loco trying to go for a boat tap. Very, very brave for him to try and get a triple overtake here on stream today. So
you gotta aura farm on stream here if you can do it. Brian 15 almost did it, but couldn't do it quite on that corner. See, the Seagull tried for it, didn't work either.
And then be even better if you actually stick it. But look at that, a 5-way tandem, a backmarker's ahead of him. Oh my word, what can they possibly do here? 3 drivers trying to overtake 5 right now. What is it going to look like, especially in the upcoming corner that we have after this straight? And oh my word, I cannot predict what's happening. Oh
fantastic!
Before the corner, more Gary. What are you doing, Pets? Oh my word, we have. Oh well, he's just not even. Okay.
No, he's just chilling there. He's fine. This Gary doesn't bother anybody.
He paid first Miami ticket, so I don't know why.
yeah.
I don't know why we're lucky.
He's just a spectator. Yeah. Well, Teddy is happy. It's finally in for a 2nd pit, and let's take a look. He's behind 2 other drivers right now, but he's gonna come out into it looks like 4th place, right ahead of Killer. Oh, he does get bumped. He's gonna let Killer through. Oh no! A bump there, right on the exit of the pit lane is gonna give Killer a big position
Look, the
there.
race would have ended 2 laps ago, but we added 4 extra laps. Ferrari is on the second last. It's gonna approach the second last lap soon with a dominant finish coming up for him.
He
I don't
still
know.
has, yeah, he
I mean,
still has a
still
free
to
pit
go
on
for a
Laser there,
pit,
doesn't
but
he?
he still has to go for a pit, but
Right,
according
he's
to
going
pit
for it, yeah.
delta, he's still ahead. I mean, he'll come out ahead of Laser Slot
Yeah,
after his pit delta.
that's a free pit for Ferrari. We'll take a look and see
He's
how
gonna
he
stay in the lead with
does.
2 pits to go, and I mean, no, 2 pits and 2 laps to go. So beautifully driven by Ferrari. He's officially gonna be winning half of the FC2 races this season, and that's just an incredible feat.
Yeah, it is. That is quite impressive.
Similar amount of dominance to Mafiosa and FC1 this time.
Well, here is out ahead by oh, we'll wait till it updates for Laser to cross the line there by 5 seconds ahead of Laser, and another solid 17 in front of. I mean, he's far ahead of Killer at this point.
He is far ahead of Killer, but like, look at that Killer Law, the man in second place, the man who's the main contention against Ferrari. He's taking in second place, but it's also his teammate.
Yeah, Killer does have to be worried of Teddy here. Teddy is not too far behind. Watch out for these lagging back markers.
Driver as well, not to be counted out. And it's where's Teddy actually? So yeah, Teddy's around 2 seconds behind Killer Law. And oh my goodness, Gary has invaded a track. We didn't even see that. And people are going under him right now. Full just getting past him. So people are gonna have to go under his chin to try and get around him. Killer Law messing it up. Teddy is happy taking second place.
Oh
my goodness, the net for the net position. But there's so many drivers in the way. Killer Law gets 3 overtakes at once. What was that? Oh my goodness. What? Okay, I don't know what we just witnessed, but Killer Law getting under the bridge and getting over 3 people. Now Laser Slot is gonna have to go for a pit, and maybe he's gonna finish in the top 5 in the race. But the red window's also having to follow because it is now lap 20 for Ferrari 15 on his victory lap. A comfortable lap for him, even though he's pushing these back markers to their absolute braking limit. So.
Oh, I think there's a bump there from Teddy before he starts his last lap. So he's got a lot of work to do if he wants to catch up to Killer again.
Oh, he gets bumped once again on the exit of turn 1. It is going to be humongous work for him. Oh, Laser Slot getting bumped on the exit of pit. He comes out in P4 though. That is close for him as well. He's going to be fighting for a podium position as Teddy is happy. Has gone and passed the 3 back markers. But what about Laser? He's got to pass 2 of them already. Teddy is happy. Will be glad to score a podium for the Pelicans. But we have a 1-2 on our hands for Fox Ferrari.
Yeah, Ferrari 15 is in the last couple corners here.
Yeah.
One more there to go.
Gap. So,
and
I mean,
15. Yeah, the
win has been taken away from him in Jeddah last time in 2 weeks ago, and he has redeemed himself from that lag spike, a 30-second loss, and then almost in a completely dominant finish for him. Sprint win and the race win. Ferrari 15 has 3 wins under his belt in FC2, followed by Killer, a humongous 16 seconds behind him.
Wherever he is. Where is Killer? Oh my gosh, you have to go.
And there he is. He's coming up on the last corner. Teddy is happy. He's going to have to settle for 3rd place, starting from 2nd place. It's a decent result for him. A crazy result for Fox Ferrari, getting a 1-2, the first 1-2 this season. And Laser Sloth, a surprising P4 for him for Lurkapop.
Lurkapop's going to be happy with that, especially with Gustav not doing...
as well, with his best finish this season. There we go. Never had Windows and Builder Matty getting a photo finish as well. Zooks, Needle, and Rubik getting their own as well. And we got P10, Captain Buddy. FMLG.
Captain Buddy's happy about that top 10 there. There you go. Yeah, proud of that one.
Yeah, yeah, redeeming himself from the FC1 race. He lost so many positions in the sprint race. I remember that. I experienced it and got personally bumped by him in the sprint race as well. Rally Class 9, the top 15 has been completed. Brecky for Alfrog has taken P15. We got Omega Miss Saitama NG Main, Ally Galaxy, Legendary A7 from the very back going up to P20.
Wow.
Red Cuss 1, the Freebird man into P21. And we have some of the other few drivers. Nami, unfortunate race for him, starting from the top 10 into P23. and Wopeki immediately rage quitting after the race.
Oh, poor guy.
Oh man.
Oh, Digo going in backwards.
Finishing the race with style. We love to see it. Your happy place in P37. Almost half of the points have been. I mean, half of the point scoring positions have been taken already, and we got a bunch more to be distributed. But very close finish throughout the top 10, except if you're Ferrari in P1 to Killer Law.
Yeah, well, I mean, hey, if he's earning points, you know, that's all. If for Killer, he's doing great. But it's just Ferrari 15 has been so dominant, and
yeah, giving. I mean, he's Ferrari's hope in F1 even.
Yeah, get all your diehard Ferrari fans go watch Ferrari 15 because he's doing what you guys want: win races, lead championships, and do it in dominating fashion for sure. All 55 races have finished. We got about 20 more positions that can earn some points here.
FEMA in P57, Fratha Finland in P58, P4 Soka, Bandiamenta in our top 60.
Homeland Scarab 61st. Courier 62nd. 63rd goes to Shining Steel. About 10 more to go.
Yeah, and we have one stack of racers once again finishing. And 8 goals, P64.
There's 65th. Extirpator.
Where's 65th? Extirpator. Where are you?
He's coming across
That's
the line now.
Hamaracos. Wait a minute. Oh yeah, he's crossed the line now, and there seems to be a fight going on. Hamaracos is gonna get overtaken by Captain Glasses. There's still more action for P66.
Oh, he's lagging.
Oh man, he started lagging. We saw him lag earlier, but that is.
He's lagging again. No, oh my gosh, barely.
He got P67, and that guy's not even. Oh, he still has. Oh my word. P75 has 4 more laps to go. Oh my goodness.
Oh, he's not gonna be able to finish.
Yeah, it's Taku who's gonna finish in P68. One of the drivers who raced in Double Down, I believe, Dennis Abaini, race quitting after getting 69th. Ferrari 15, really, what? Ferrari 15.
We gotta talk
to the podium.
You'll be back. Man. You'll be back, right?
I hope.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and go over to our podium. Anyways, we've seen 72 drivers. Only 3 more can earn points. Of course, on the other side of the Hard Rock Casino. Not casino. Stadium. Yep. All right. Well, hello, everyone. Hello. Let's get this going underway. Starting with Teddy is happy. Your first ever FC2 podium.
Hello.
Hello. You'll have mics now.
Hello, guys. How are we doing today?
Dude, that was great,
man.
How
are you doing?
How are you doing? This is your first podium.
I'm honestly really happy. I like put 20 minutes of practice, and I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna do great, but like, let's have some fun. And
who is that?
Who's having a echo there?
Is that Stasis?
Stasis? You know me, so I would know.
Yeah, but Eddie.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god, I
finished in second place in the sprint race. You kept the podium position in the feature race.
Yeah. I mean, I kept the top 3 position, so I think that was okay. So, yeah.
So distracting.
Oh,
I know, I'm trying to fix it. Alright, I got it. Teddy!
Okay,
yeah. I don't know what he just said because I was so focused.
Thank you.
Yeah, dude, P3 is an excellent job, man. Hopefully you and Pelicans can rise up, move up from 5th position.
Yeah, we're getting some points today, so that's some good stuff.
Well, congratulations. First ever FC2 podium. Put that one in your memory book.
Thank you.
Second position goes to Kilo once again. P2 for the Fox Ferrari.
Yeah, he has some Fox Ferrari drip going on with a chocolate derp face. Oh, look at that, Blue. Blue, you see the resemblance?
Oh my gosh. Well, you guys, it's another 1-2 for the Fox Ferrari duo, and I gotta say, the gap grows between you two, and well, I mean, how is it? Like, who's gonna beat you? How could someone ever beat you guys right now? Because you guys seem to be dominating every single race, day in, day out.
Only if I eat the dice, they can catch up.
Yeah. Well, Ferrari, that's you're now officially winning half of our races here in FC2 this season, which is nuts.
You're more dominant than Sutumni in the 2024 season, and dude, I mean it's just amazing. Killerlol just side by side with you, practically a sidekick, getting a 1-2 for Fox Ferrari.
Now I can hear something.
I mean, like.
And the fact is that he gets good quality.
Yeah.
I was right at the back of the gate. I mean, not that much back, but yeah.
Yeah. How are the back markers this time around for Miami? It seems very, very crazy this time around compared to most other tracks.
Don't get me started.
Hey, you came out on top.
Getting back markers on lap 2 is not that
They have
common.
a unique gimmick.
Yeah, we did catch your triple overtake there on stream, Killer. That was clean to keep it ahead of Mr. Third Place here. So to make it
I had to do so many goofy overtakes.
Yeah, he
I got
like
so
crazy.
many
He did a really
clips
good
as
job.
well. I'm so shocked
you
even
clip
myself.
farming this race. You're gonna get a full video coming out from Killerlol here later on today. But but yeah,
The start was really good as well.
the man of the day is Ferrari 15 though. Good job to you. Good job to your team for scoring this many points. Over 300 points scored for you guys today. Once again.
Once again, yeah. Yeah, they are nuts.
Yeah, they have I don't know if you guys beat your Australia point score. You guys got 409 points in Australia.
I think we surely did.
That would be sick.
Maybe.
That's the first one
I'm
too,
not so
so
sure,
you'd think so. You'd think so, but yeah. All right, well, congratulations, you two. Another 1-2 for Fox Ferrari, and we'll see you guys in a couple weeks here in Canada.
Let's go.
Oh wow! Oh, we got the fireworks going on. Suddenly, the U.S. budget has skyrocketed. So just.
All right, well
we got the entire Fox Ferrari gang here. What the heck?
that looks very nice.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Well, Fox Ferrari on top once again
Let's
here.
hunt for more podiums.
On top once
Yep, big day
again
to celebrate
in
for them.
FC2.
None of my team is here.
And we'll see them again in Canada. 3 weeks, I think, is what it actually is. 3 weeks' time is Canada's race.
I don't know if I'm gonna be here.
We'll get Adam.
No promises.
We'll get Adam to do it maybe. But well, there you go. Canada is up next, and yeah, another dominant win from Fox Ferrari. We'll see you there, and have a good one for everybody. Enjoy the F1 race if you haven't seen it already on your second monitor or whatever. But we'll see you then.
Subscribe to Gary the Alligator.
And this channel too.
If there's a channel if there's an actual channel, it'd be so funny.
All right. Well, thanks for watching, everybody.